So we just watched or Felix and I watched part of the last session, but I think everybody pretty much remembers what happened.
I got domed.
Well, you actually fought that giant like bull tentacle mouth creature down there. You went up and
That was the
leveled up
same
in the
session.
town. Yeah, leveled up. Leveled up in the town. Came back down to the sewers. Yeah, there's some stuff happened in town a little. I think a little bit of stuff wasn't super important. Guys got washed up, cleaned up, came down here, made your way. You kind of found like a little chest with some money inside of it, and then you eventually found this like cult thing going on here. The followers of Zill, who introduced themselves after a scuffle in which I did not communicate properly as the NPCs that they really wanted to talk and just held hold person spells for the beginning part of the battle there. Xander did get absolutely just slapped to the ground with some 55 points of necrotic damage. But you guys picked yourselves up, dusted yourselves off. You got some little bit of information from them as to where this chainless lab is, which is through the tunnel which they themselves were exiting, which is this 5-foot wide, almost like explosive opening. There's no indication necessarily as to how this opening was created, but there was a lot of rock and shale and bits of the wall that were exploded outwards into this room from this opening. That's where they exited, and you guys still stand in the room, not having really looked around the room. But basically, the battle ended, you had the conversation, and then we ended the session. So, still kind of recovering. You still hear them kind of picking their way through the tunnel and exiting. So, as you stand around, I'd like everybody to make a perception check, please.
Oh, this music.
Oh wait, we haven't been.
Everyone get advantage.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Just rolled twice.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I got 15 on both.
Eric is drawing a picture.
Old, a man.
Is that
The old man.
Perception. Oh,
Perception.
let's see if I crit. I don't crit.
Wow. Wow, that's ridiculous.
I can see everything!
I can see the future.
It does look like one of the followers of Zol absentmindedly left behind one of their diamonds that is underneath the table that was had an illusion over it. It's fairly decent in size, just kind of lightly shining. There is a lantern that is in the center of the table that looks very finely made and has some kind of arcane flame within it, and it does look like it has kind of like a means of adjusting the sides to point the light in a particular direction. And
Ooh.
woo.
I said
Yep.
ooh.
Get the diamond. Maybe
I
the
will
guy without dark vision can carry the lantern.
I will pick up both, and yeah, I'll hand the lantern to Louise and the diamond
Yeah.
to Xander.
I'm
Okay. Okay. So now I have a diamond worth X amount of golds.
I don't know. Would you know how much it's worth?
Nope. That's why I said X amount.
Probably.
A quick question. It's because there's two types on the lantern. Is it hooded or bullseye?
It's a hooded lantern.
Hooded lantern. All right. Add that one. All right.
But just keep in mind it does have an arcane light on the inside of it. It looks like there are the remnants or residue on the inside of the hooded portion of this. It looks like it's scorched for some reason from something.
All right.
Anyways,
Y'all might have better use of these things than me, for the moment, at least. We ready to head through? I could use a bit of a sit down myself. We take a moment before we head in. Might do us better.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm okay with that. That's what you need.
Also,
Something about
it'll give us time letting them followers, Zill fellas, get out of the way, and in case they aren't as clandestine as they said, we won't be in the middle of things when the Chainless start swarming.
wasn't there a thing
Alright.
about finding a room full of zombies? Or the mutated folk? That happened?
No.
We
You've been
fought-
playing. You've been playing too much Hunt, Donnie.
we fought one in the mayor's kitchen, and then
That's
there was a
awesome.
bunch of like the weird translucent body in the water that
Body parts and bodies, yeah.
So like, peered in through a door and found a holding room where all them just kind of vibing. Anyway, let's go find that thing that I remember in my premonition.
After a short rest,
Yeah, sure.
My vote.
let's take a nap.
cause you know, Warlock.
Yeah. Sure.
I want to do them all the time.
I'll have a sit, have a snack.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, it'll let whoever is taking any damage top up with hit die.
It die like me.
Are you?
so you're taking a
Yeah,
short
you're-
rest in this room.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, why
Yeah, I
not?
think so.
Seems
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. Keep the doors behind us closed.
Yep.
So we only have one hole to watch, and just sit for about an hour.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's actually like almost the exact amount I needed to heal back up.
Yay. My axe
Click the button.
surge.
Oh, is that on a short rest?
Yeah,
Nice.
Action surges on
Oh.
a short rest. Wow.
apparently.
Basically, all of the fighters' abilities
Oh,
are
yeah.
short rest.
You guys are going to be short resting through this campaign like crazy.
Uh huh.
Oh yeah, I'm
You've
also
already-
using-
Gotta make.
I'm using my arcane recovery to get back my first level spell slot.
Nice.
How
Dude,
about
I mean-
some kind of sensu
Gotta make
command?
use.
Gives us short rest on the go.
Full night's rest.
Yeah.
3.5 hours of adventuring. 8-hour rest. An hour and a half of adventuring, maybe. To get
We are not an expedient party. We take our time with things.
lots of rest.
Very,
Yeah.
very.
Listen,
burst
You
damage.
warned us that this world was lethal, so we're like, hey,
Mhm.
let's approach it carefully. And you're like, you guys are ridiculous. We're being careful.
I never used the word ridiculous.
You thought it.
You did. You did think it, didn't you? I know you did.
I mean, so far, the world's been pretty lethal.
And just
That's
like that.
it, though. No one actually died.
I mean, if you want to push the envelope on that one, that's it's up to you. See what?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's see what comes next.
We will, won't we?
I think we're going to either way.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies.
Everyone dies.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay, so you do complete your short rest. Is there anything you want to talk about or do during your short rest, or you're just kind of all quietly minding your own business? Anybody want to take any time with this lantern?
Yeah, let's find out what this lantern is.
Not
I
my
guess,
land.
yeah.
Or the diamond? Or anything?
Yeah, I'll spend some time with the diamond, pet it
I'll
quietly,
do the lantern since the
figure out how much it costs.
Pull out a jeweler's kit that you definitely have. And,
Yeah,
let me appraise this.
yeah.
Actually,
No.
I don't think so. At some point, I would. Y'all y'all want to talk about how we should proceed moving forward? We seem to have jumped the gun a bit here this time. Do we want to address that?
Well-
Figure out how we should operate from now on?
Well, I mean, I think we were pretty cordial. I think while we might have jumped the gun in the beginning, we gave them a chance to talk, and then they just proceeded to try and freeze all of us without further explaining that. I don't really think that's on us. I think we're just defending ourselves. But yeah, when we burst in here, like, it didn't look great for them, admittedly. They were kind of like hunched over a dead body, but...
I'm sorry, but something I have to say is, who is win this situation? You're the one who literally jumped the gun when you shot them.
Oh, oh. You want to
You're not wrong. I'm used to operating on my own, and normally I go into situations a bit more informed about what's going on. My line of work, I usually don't run into people unless I want to. So this whole exploring unknown places thing is a bit outside my usual stomping grounds. So I just want to address the situation. I'll be a tad more lenient on my trigger finger. If that should be what I should do.
Yeah, I felt that might be a good idea. And you mentioned usually you had information about that. So why don't we put together the information we have on the Chainless right now? Like, I know Joel had a running with them, like they captured you or something. Me and my brother encountered a few of their scientists in a goblin cave. So we have a bit of information about them. We know they're not good people. But what we don't know is if they're actually the ones who caused like this weird thing, and I forgot my arm, which is now translucent, or if they're only trying to like cure it. So, yeah.
That's a mighty fine point. We're not quite sure if they're responsible for this or not. I think that you said you've been to one of their labs already.
No, Xanadir, the guy who's gonna hired us for the other job, he hired me and Xander before to get back his magical like pocket watch, which was stolen by goblins, and it turned out that those goblins had captured Chainless scientists, and one of their agent was there to rescue them, and we kind of helped them without knowing they were Chainless, but yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, that we did do.
Well, speculating aside, I guess this lab we're going to will probably tell us whether they're responsible or not. So we could probably put pondering on that off. As far as anything else regarding the Chainless, I don't fancy them much. I've had to capture one of them before. I think I had mentioned that. I ain't on their good side. They ain't on mine. Not a big fan of their predatory nature with regards to the surrounding towns and whatnot. So that's about my full stance on them. As far as any other information goes, I tend not to get involved with them too much. It's about all I have.
I mean, I think you speak for pretty much all of us when you say that you don't really like them. I mean, I don't really like the control that they have over places like Beacon either. I think that's pretty outrageous. I mean, after what happened in the tunnel, I do not want them to be running around anymore. So if it were up to me, I would just get rid of it.
Did you get a hamster with a new squeaky hamster wheel?
No. It's my dryer. It's my dryer. I sit through this 24 hours a day.
We've never heard it before.
I don't know why you're hearing it now. Maybe it's my gain or something. I don't know. I didn't mess with my gain though.
Sorry, shut the up.
I mean, Mom, you have to admit the squeaking is bad. So then leave it. It's not a big deal.
Oh, there he is.
Hey.
It is. It's loud.
I'm so clipping that.
It's
It's
loud.
loud.
Put it on the soundboard.
Whatever, dude.
Oh man, I should clip you guys saying various things and put it on a sideboard like Eric has and just play them throughout the sessions.
Always fun.
Hey Alex.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Get a haircut.
Yeah, since last time. Yeah.
Remember?
It
Did
looks good. It looks good.
Did you go to a concert where you screamed a lot recently?
No. I flew in last night late, and so I didn't sleep well, and I'm just catching up. I'm processing.
Just hanging in there.
I'm still alive. I gotta go out.
You gotta go out tonight?
Oh yeah, I didn't, apparently 10:30, 11, honestly, but
10:30, 11 your time?
well, I'm on your time now. So.
Oh, look at this guy.
I'm in Maryland, so
Maryland. Cool.
Maryland.
Eastern Standard Time. This is my normal time zone. Time zone I grew up on.
It's my normal time zone too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We're all here now.
Everybody except for Donnie.
Donnie, yeah.
2 hours. Cool.
Daily time.
I didn't mean to interrupt the RP that was going on there. There was some squeaky hamster noises going on in the background.
That was real.
It's bad. It is bad. And I'll
fine
be
now.
sitting here at night, and it's just going on and on and on.
Why don't you? Why? How much laundry do you do?
She's doing laundry like all the time, because
How
Lots
many
of little
people live
loads.
there?
huh?
How many people-
It's the four of us, but she will.
Still.
Because what will happen is, my parents will throw down their laundry, right, and then they'll do their laundry. I do my laundry, and then my brother will throw it down conveniently after everybody else has done their laundry. So now we have more loads that you could have put with the first one, but you don't. So we always have loads to be done.
Loads of loads.
Loads of loads
Right.
of loads of loads.
Lots of loads in life.
I think I saw a movie like that once.
So, Alex, nothing's really happened. Really, there was a diamond that was found underneath the table after the illusion had gone away from the followers of Zill after they kind of made their way out of the sewer room where the ritual was taking place. Razir found the diamond and also a hooded lantern. Everybody is now taking a short rest, and Xander is petting the diamond, and somebody else, I think, was taking some time with the lantern.
Yeah. Louise was.
Yeah, I was. I figured since I'm the one who got handed the lantern, I might as well check it out.
Okay.
And
So-
thanks to book, I do have proficiency in Arcana, if that's the one I
I don't have you roll like a check to see if you can figure out what it is. Basically, it's just you just take a short rest with it, and you can learn
True, I forgot to do that.
what its properties are, whether or not it requires attunement, and all that. I don't know whether or not you're supposed to be able to figure out the worth of a diamond by spending an hour with it. I think you have to have a jeweler's kit for that to be able to actually investigate.
You
So
have
you'll
to know how to appraise a diamond.
Gotta be proficient with a jeweler's kit.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not.
You could just be like, I think this diamond is worth 1,000,000 gold. And so
Yeah.
now it's worth 1,000,000 diamond.
I mean,
Exactly.
if you have high enough deception, you could set it that much.
No, but
It's worth as much as you want.
so Duke, if you needed to, I don't know, do anything, hit die. I don't know if you took damage during that battle.
I didn't take
Anything.
damage this time, but I did restore my key points on short rest. So
There you go.
Excellent.
Nice.
Wait. He didn't take any damage. What's
Well, it
happening?
wasn't a real battle, right? They were,
Yeah.
you know, would have one tapped all of you guys with some inflict wounds, but who knows? I did post what the lantern is in the Zoom chat. Just a basic old alchemical lantern.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Somehow that was left behind by the followers of Zil.
Wow.
They left the
irresponsible,
diamond.
those guys.
They are
So-
careless.
Yeah, so irresponsible, man. It's
I know
now in the
they're supposed to be clandestine.
Yeah.
Or-
Now
They
in the
didn't-
hands of people
They didn't
who
lock
need
the
to
door
die.
before they started.
I know, right?
It's true. Okay, so you complete your short rest. The way back is behind you, and the way forward is in front of you.
Forward.
Just
Interesting
Just-
how that works.
profound statement.
There you go. I did want to ask Duke, what is Duke, now without any input from anybody else, now having heard what anybody else said, what would Duke like to accomplish this evening?
Well, I'd like to not almost die. I'd really like that. And then past that, probably to get cured would be a big one for me.
The party's interests are aligned.
Uh-huh.
There is consensus.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So starting to make your way into this tunnel. Is there any more? You guys were having a conversation, which I interrupted. You wanted to continue that, finish that up?
Oh, right.
Nameless
I
bad,
was-
we good.
Yeah, I forget. What did Xander? What were
I
you
just
saying
said,
at the?
I said I
Oops.
do not like them, and
Okay.
if it were up to me, I would just get rid of the lot of them.
Who are we talking about?
We're just confirming what we all know about the Chainless and how we feel about them. Just going over that they're a bad bunch of dudes. Oh, actually, that brings something to mind. Before we met up with the two of y'all, the three of us actually had ourselves a Chainless prisoner, and we were trying to get a bit of information out of him before they showed up in town, before that whole fiasco where we met went down. And he was a little scared at first, and then he went a little fanatical at one point. He came to some sort of self-realization or something. He clammed up, and I think a lot of them are convinced that they're like the saviors of the world or something, and that it's only through them that mankind's going to be saved or something. And they're the true righteous good guys or something like that. And that their leader is some kind of, I don't know,
Chosen one.
benevolent ruler or something.
Something.
Right.
They can be trusted. We must eliminate them for sure.
That is very interesting.
But as a whole faction, this will take time and resources we do not have yet.
Right. Y'all are from farther up north, right? Because I've been mostly operating down farther south of Beacon, and they're pretty prevalent down there. You got a lot of them. Do they stretch up north as well?
Dude.
Yeah, do that.
Um,
I imagine no.
I'm imagining
That's
no.
funny. No, actually, they don't go. You've not heard of them making any raids on Oniron V or on Islas Narian, two of the largest cities in the known world currently. They don't seem to be a big enough operation to want or need to make any kind of dent or attacks on those two pretty powerful cities.
Yeah, Orion 6.
Yep. That's right.
That's the one with the arcane suppository, right?
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's the one with the slave trade.
What?
No, it was Islas
Star Trek reference.
Narian had the suppository.
No, Redwall had the
What?
suppository.
Redwall's
Is
the
this taking
suppository.
suppositories?
Why are we talking about suppositories now?
Y'all don't remember that?
No.
In the original.
Oh,
original,
it's the typo.
yeah, the
I
typo.
got this
Yeah.
Wait, do I still have the original version?
I think I do somewhere. All right. Well, if they ain't far up north, then they're only going to be so big. That's good to know that they're mainly a farther down south kind of group. All right. Either way, I think we're about ready to head out. Head towards this down this passageway. Then
Yeah,
everybody good to go?
Let's
Yeah.
finish this freaking place. Get this. I'm not going to be able to get the smell out of my hair in weeks.
Right.
I think Razir would have heard about having been around like River and all that, would know that the Chainless mainly operate in the central region of the Valley of Hope, which is where Beacon
Okay.
and all the other cities are.
Valley of Hope.
That's what this whole region is called. The name is often spat upon because nobody believes that it's the Valley of Hope, but that's what its original name was.
That makes sense.
The whole continent or the whole known world is referred to as Novus. That's the continent, but yeah. Ooh, fancy music all of a sudden. So, conversation's concluded.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's take
Okay.
this rest.
Yeah, you've already taken your short rest. You're good on that. Was Louise going to say something before I interrupted?
No.
Okay. Squeezing into this stone tunnel, there's bits of gravel to the left and right and above you. It is 5 feet wide, but it's shorter in some areas. It's kind of rough. It almost looks like, maybe a giant worm came through here. You're not sure. Just kind of burrowed through and pushed things. There's jagged pieces kind of sticking out at on angles, and you're having to climb your way up because it does ascend, not rapidly, but at a fair rate. You travel on for, several hundred feet before up ahead you can see a bit of light coming from somewhere further up ahead of you, several hundred feet. Oddly enough, the hue of it is that of the moon and not of the sun. So that's a point of note. Because it was later, it was like 6:30 when you guys came down here, then you traveled for about an hour and a half, and now it's been a little while after that. You get to a point where the pathway or the tunnel diverges and becomes more of what looks like a hollowed out section of tunnel. Looks like with pickaxes and rough tools that were used to carve this out, separate from this worm-made tunnel of some kind. So you have straight ahead of you that continues to ascend upwards, roughly the same dimensions, and you've now come to this intersection where it goes off to the left. There is no light coming from the left-hand section, but the followers of Zell did tell you that was the way to get to the supposed Chainless lab. They are no longer audible ahead of you.
They disappeared.
Well, we
Disappeared.
did spend an hour taking a short rest.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we did do that. We did do that, didn't we?
You did.
Towards the lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm assuming Louise told everybody what the alchemical lantern does or what it is.
Oh yeah, I would have.
Are you hanging on to it? Is it going to
I
somebody
guess
else?
I could. Yeah.
Whoever doesn't have dark vision right now.
Yeah, that's fair. But the only problem with that is, well, when we're fighting, both of my hands are already full. So yeah.
Put it down.
Guess I could maybe try and tie it like to my belt supply, but yeah.
Put it down, as Donnie said.
Yeah, I think
Get some rope and strap it to the middle of your chest, and you can be like Iron Man.
It's cool. Okay. Which way do you guys want to head?
Traps and stuff. Yeah.
The way towards the lab that we got the directions from. I forgot which direction you said that was. I think left?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And Dookie said so there's only enough room for like one person at a time, so to kind of maneuver through here. So who's at the front?
Mm,
Not me.
I'll go first.
I'll be like second or third.
right up. I go second and you go third. Yeah.
Here, let's actually.
Well, if I put the light back onto,
Well, I have
Louise's-
the
You have
lantern. Sure, yeah.
well, then I will cast light on myself.
Xander hanging out at the back.
Halo.
Yeah, I'm at the back.
There's no grid. Okay. So you cast light on yourself, and is that the 1010 or 2020, whatever it is? I forget what it is.
It is
But you
What do you
also
think
have
for
dark
light?
vision, don't you?
2020. I do have dark vision. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep my halo up. Just a glowing halo over my head.
If you would, so if you're traveling along carefully, trying to be, I don't know if you're trying to be quiet or you're trying to stealth through here. It's a little tough with all the loose kind of rock that's in this general vicinity. But if you are checking for traps, you can go ahead and just make a general overall investigation check as you're moving along.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not actively stepping into anything that's going to hurt or cause anyone else to hurt.
Okay.
Not great. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Up ahead, you get to what looks to be maybe the end of this tunnel, and it opens up into a small, like carved out, hollowed out room. And at the opposite end of where you're exiting the tunnel, in this small carved out room, an actual stone hallway is in front of you. There's it's almost like another explosion outwards, so to speak, or somebody mined through into what looks to be some it's similar to the sewer construction as far as the stonework is concerned. Basically, you're looking into a small opening into a hallway that extends to the right. The hallway is like caved in from the left, and that's part of this kind of like dome room that you're in right now, which is only about 15 feet across, and you're only about 10 feet from this doorway. Directly in front of the doorway, you do see what looks like the remnants of some kind of sigil, a sigil on the ground. It has a very, very faint blue hue to it. You remember seeing something similar to this when that singular body was being washed down the sewer and hit like a rune of some kind, which opened the portcullis and triggered the giant flow of water to come down. So there's a rune in front of this entryway that goes into this hallway.
Okay.
There's some sort of rune here. It's similar to the one we saw in the sewers before the water. Perhaps you, boy, would like to look at it and use your magical acumen.
Sure. So is it a trap?
It could be.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll look at it. Is it like a rune? Like, am I familiar with it?
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Sure. Yeah, I know this.
Oh boy, you're getting them all out of the way now, huh? Okay. Look at all those green numbers on there. This is definitely a rune that was set in place probably not too long ago. It looks like it was very carefully scrawled into the stonework at the entrance way of this hallway as a means of protection. It is from the School of Evocation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it probably does the same thing. It's if we step over it or something, it's going to shoot something out at us. So let's tread carefully.
Okay.
Is there like room around it for us to walk around it, or is it like covering the whole floor of this entryway to the
You
hallway?
could probably step over it, but there's not enough room to step around it. It is wide enough to cover that space. You'd be stepping over it into the hallway that you can't see around to see what's down the hallway.
Mm.
Can
Oh
you
no.
break it?
Are there rocks on the ground?
Yeah, plenty of rocks.
Can I throw a rock down this hallway?
You'd have to. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Let me
Like
bring
bounce
you.
it around?
Let me bring you to the map.
Yes.
Oof.
No wonder where we are.
So the sigil is here on the ground, so you could like stand up against like the left hand side and like ricochet a rock off of the hallway wall to get it to go down the hallway. But if you're just trying to throw a rock over or onto the sigil, you could totally do that, no problem.
Is the sigil on the map so I can see its precise location? Or is it-
I can put it on the map. It is not currently on the map.
That's right there in that little chokehold.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting. Interesting.
Can I? Oops. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Nice. There's plenty of rocks. What are those rocks?
Sons of rocks.
Just throw a rock on it.
Yeah. I mean, I would throw a rock.
If we're gonna set this thing off, we might want to step back a bit or step aside. I seen a few things in my time, and I think the boy might be able to confirm. Some magic has a pretty big area of effect.
Yeah, there's a pretty big range to this sometimes. If we're gonna like try and just set it off without actually stepping on the thing, we should probably be making sure we're safe at all times.
I mean, I look back down the one tunnel we came through. Where do you want to hide?
I mean, if we really
Well, then
wanted
we
to,
just-
I could catapult the rock from like 90 feet away.
I feel like that is.
Or we try and just get over this thing and not set it off.
Okay.
Because you did say it could trigger like a big waterfall like we had back there. The one that washed up Razir, right?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
So it's similar in that you saw a sigil like that. I think actually only Razir saw that
Only
out of
Star.
everybody. I don't know if that was actually communicated to the rest of the party, but anyways, you saw something similar to this as though it were placed intentionally as a trigger of some kind. That's what I meant by it. The previous one was an enchantment. It was an enchantment rune. This one is evocation, so they're different in that, but they look probably similar in age of when they were placed.
Mhm.
How do you turn these off?
Yeah, this might just be a visitor deterrent. So I'm not so sure we're gonna want to be setting this off for no other reason than it might alert who we're coming up to visit.
Yeah. There's
Well then,
actually a good
I
point
guess we should step lightly.
Right.
Alright.
I will
Unless
say sorry. I will say that there is a ever so faint amount of light coming from the hallway. Not like it's moving at all, although it is flickering slightly, but it's just this ever so faint glow, like there's some kind of light down the hallway somewhere.
Right. Whoever's set this thing in place is probably listening, ready to turn on whoever might set this off. So we can either try and sneak in, or give up the element of surprise and I don't know, trigger this thing from a distance, if a rock can even do that.
Yeah, true, because might need to be like a living being steps on it, yeah.
Right. Your fancy new bear wouldn't want to set that off, would he? How's that new thing work, by the way? That's a fancy new trick you got.
Yeah, well, I basically commune with like the nature surrounding the place I am, and through that I'm able to summon like a primal beast. But yeah. So.
All right.
Wait, you summoned your thing?
I summoned
Yeah,
it back. Yeah. When we're
So the bear climbed up through the tunnel with you.
Oh yes,
True,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
How long does the bear last?
it lasts until I
Indefinite.
unsummon, yeah, it's indefinite.
Until he
companion.
says it doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
There's
And
a
if
bear.
it dies, I can use a spell slot to bring it back.
Yeah.
I mean, right
What,
now,
what subclass is this?
it's the new Beastmaster from Tasha's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The updated.
I mean, right now in the party, by far is the thing with the least HP. Even the wizard has double its HP.
Yeah. I think if we're not intending going in aggressively, I think we might want to skip over this thing.
Yeah.
Unless you know a way to turn these things off. I look towards Xander as I say.
Nope. Unfortunately, the spell magic is out of my capacity at the moment.
All right.
Should
Sounds
take
like a
another long
convenient
rest.
thing to learn.
I just don't
Yeah, you
have
might-
it. I couldn't find it in the list of spells that I can learn. So
Ow.
I think it's just a higher level spell than me.
Yeah, it's a third
It's level
spell.
3.
Third. Yeah.
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 So.
All right, I'm gonna take a hop over this thing.
Okay. So Duke just strides forward and decides to take a hop, skip, and jump over this thing. So while Raw allows you to jump a certain distance, I'm going to ask for an acrobatics check for each person that wants to hop over it, and the only bad thing is going to happen. If you roll a nat 1, something bad's going to happen. That's it. So just don't roll a nat 1. That's all I'm asking for.
Now we have advantage, guys. It's that easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
1 in
Don't
400.
roll, don't roll
let's
2
go.
nat 1s.
I'm
1 in
gonna
400.
1 in 400. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure there's no like loose stone or gravel in the spot where we're jumping from.
What is all these nat 20s?
Can that just count
last
for the whole
4
party?
rolls were
Can that
back.
just be the whole party's roll?
I'll tell you what, because he rolled a nat 20, all the rest of you can have advantage.
We already have.
Hey,
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Wait, which one did you want again? Athletics, acrobatics?
Acrobatics is what I asked for. Donnie rolled athletics
Oh.
for some reason.
They sound the same.
They do.
Oh.
Ooh.
It didn't roll with it.
You better start rolling with advantage, or else I'm gonna beat you up.
Okay. So one by one.
The bear.
Oh,
Actually, yeah,
For
you
the
gotta make
bear.
an acrobatics check for the bear.
yeah, for the bear, let me just.
I swear to God.
2 nat 1s on the bear.
No. Oh yeah.
Oh
He
no!
does roll with
Oh no! He
advantage.
doesn't have advantage.
Why
Yeah,
not?
he
Because
does.
the nat
No, no.
20 gives
Because
you
of
advantage.
Duke's not 20.
That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
By the way, I realized after last session, when I rolled a stealth check, I should have added my proficiency bonus as well. Because of Primal Bond, it says you can add your
Primal
proficiency
Bond?
bonus to ability checks or saving throws your beast makes, which I didn't do, so yeah.
That's so
Okay.
cute. It's called Primal Bud, like Buddy.
Bond.
Oh.
BOND.
So you guys gotta
Primal mode.
make enough room for
What is
everybody else
better?
to.
Why did it not roll an advantage? Why? Anyway, I got that. So it'd be actually 23. Yeah.
It
Gotcha.
keeps telling me I lack permission.
For what?
Oh, maybe it's because on Foundry. Maybe it's because I have other people's character sheets open for looking at stuff.
It just does that.
Lack permission to do what
Yeah.
though? What are you trying to do?
I didn't read the whole thing. I'm not doing anything. I'm just moving my character
Okay.
around.
So I don't have the game paused just because I want you guys to be able to.
This
Do
is
whatever.
awesome. The party is full of pets. 3 of the 5 party members have pets.
Now see here, Donnie. We're going to pause the game now. Like, Donnie.
I'm walking here.
Okay.
Hey.
So there are 2 sets of. You can't see what's like all the way down the hallway, but you can see that there are 2 arcane lanterns on the left and right hand side of a set of double doors on the left. About, what is that, like 50, 60 feet away from you guys? Hey, look at that. 55 feet away. And there's also a set of double doors on the right hand side.
I don't know if it's like this for everyone, anyone else, but is there like a big portion like here you can see like beyond the wall, but it's like all grayed out?
The reason that you can see it is because when I clicked and dragged you, because I have special powers, I moved you through the wall, so you saw outside the map for a second.
I can
He's
still
no-clipping.
see that.
Yeah, he was literally no clipping, literally for half a second, moved like 1 square outside the map. So
Video game cheats.
Through my axe.
wait, so does that means you can see like the
No,
other side of
it's-
a room
it's
up
grayed-
front
it's
or
grayed
something?
out.
Or okay,
It's grayed out. I can see like the outline of like the rut over here, and I can
Yeah.
see that they're like the tiles and like it looks like basic concrete.
because it's the outside of the map.
Yeah, alright. I just wanted to be sure because I saw that there were doors farther up ahead.
You phased
I
through
just wanted
the,
to be sure
the stone.
I
It's all
couldn't see,
stone.
like, something I shouldn't be.
Lu-
He just
Felix.
needs the merge with stone spell, and then it'll be fine.
It's all stone.
Yeah.
You know, it's all the illusion. There is no outside the map here. You're inside of a real dungeon right now.
His immersion.
Okay. So you do have these 2 sets of double doors on the left and right hand side, about 60 feet in front of you. Duke, except for Thrall, who's like creepily, no, that's not the word, who's creeping stealthily down the hallway.
Could be creepy.
Are you guys creepily creeping? Are you guys stealthing up for this, or what are you doing? What's happening?
Yeah.
Conversation?
Yeah.
Quietly move up.
Yeah, I feel like a literal animal, knowing that I'm all furry and stuff. I feel like a yeti, like a stealth.
If you get down on all fours,
Would it be all 6 right now?
not yet.
Yes.
He just has the
Just kinda
lumps
like
with like little fingers, kind of.
Shapes.
Yeah. All right.
Sick.
I will ask for a stealth check from everybody.
Before
Uh-oh.
before Jason beats me up, I do not have advantage because of my armor.
Well, you're rolling a standard. Your armor gives you advantage.
Oh,
It gives me
Yes.
disadvantage, but
So it's a straight roll.
but now
Yeah,
he's
it's straight
sick.
roll because
Yeah.
of the
Right, which is an 8.
yeah.
Okay.
And now the
Sick.
The
Well, we
brothers
have-
roll bad.
11, 23, 15, and another 23. Okay, overall, not terrible. What's this?
the bear,
And the
which
bear.
is actually 14 because I have my +2 for proficiency. But
Okay.
I don't know why I don't have it.
It's not terrible. So you guys all move down the hallway to these sets of doors.
I can
Yes.
totally see the end of the hallway.
Okay, so you can see that it is caved in.
All right.
Yep.
So I quietly say to the party, these doors seem to be the only spot to go to. Them the end of the hallway is blocked off, caved in.
I can see that from here now. I'd like to. So these doors. Describe to me the doors.
Okay. They are heavy, super heavy iron doors. They have like cross sections and like giant like bolts set into them, kind of like big factory doors. They look extremely heavy. They do have like latches knobs on them that kind of allow them to, kind of similar to the design of the doors that you saw on the closets or on the actually the one door that you found that was down in the had handles. That's the word I was looking for. Handles. Thank you. Handles. Yep, words. They're tough sometimes. But they're big, heavy handles, and there are locks on both sides. There is light coming from both keyholes. Like you can like clearly see that they're big enough to be able to see that there's light coming from both sides. All the doors look similar. They're each about 4 feet wide, so 8 foot width in total, and about 8 feet high, so 8 by 8. That's the height of the tunnel that you're in right now. Kind of set inwards. As you all come
through the keyhole.
Sure.
I want to like. Are there I'm sorry. Did you say there were windows or not? Or
there are no
solid?
windows. They're solid doors.
Okay. I'm gonna still like quietly sneak past to like the other side, so we're not all on one side.
Okay.
Give a. Now I'm a little closer. A quick little double check of the end of the hallway. Make sure there's nothing there, and then face the doors.
Okay. So you gotta just. You don't need to make a perception check for that. It's just basically a caved-in section. You can't really tell unless you wanted to further investigate whether or not it was done on purpose or if it was a natural occurrence. It does seem a little strange
it's closed off.
Only this section seems to be closed off, although maybe that does make sense based on what you are assuming this probably is. So everybody moves up now. You're on either side of these doors. Just kind of like,
based on the name of the map, I'm going to assume we're in the right spot.
Hey now, no metagaming.
So the blood trail's coming from those upper doors.
It looks like something was dragged in through those doors.
Right.
Yep.
Let's check that section second.
Okay. As you get down to like look through the keyhole, you actually can hear some like reverberation of conversation coming through the doorway just by putting your head close to the door. Sounds like two individuals that are not having a heated conversation, but they're talking to each other. Are you telling anybody? Nobody else can hear this. It's just when you put your head down near to it.
Give them like I'll be got my head up there. I start giving the party the signs. Be like, you know what I mean? Hand signals.
I'll listen too, using my 18 passive perception and the feat observant.
Wow. Okay. So y'all kind of huddle in a little bit. Looking through, there are 2 keyholes, so you guys could like put your heads together and try and look through one eye each on either side if you wanted to.
One person is looking through both holes. One per eye.
Thrall, go ahead and make or whoever else besides Thrall is putting their head up to the keyhole to look through. Make a perception check for me. See how many details you can make out.
Gladly.
In this it's Xander. So Xander and Thrall.
I'm really glad I have advantage today.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do have to say though, I'm pretty sure there were as many ones rolled so far tonight as there were not.
I don't know about maybe. That's close.
But we don't notice them as much because of the advantage.
Okay, so on the inside, there is like an office scenario with a bed off in the far left corner. The desk that's in the center of the room basically faces the entry door, and there's a person sitting at a table, and they're like blocked by the person standing in front of it, who looks like they're in like a guard's uniform, full plate armor, helmet on, several javelins kind of strung across their back, a shield in one hand and a sword kind of strapped to the other side. Kind of just like gesturing and having this conversation. And the part that you pick up as you get to the door to listen in on this, a familiar voice hits you, Xander. And the familiar voice is that of Thando. I'm telling you, they know who we are now. They're sons of the Oracle. They're bound to tell their father about us, and then we'll have to have the Raiders of Nyx Ruinum brought upon us, or I should. They'll have the Raiders of Nyx Ruinum. Holy crap! Brought upon us, and who knows what else? And the other that's the person sitting at the desk, and the person wearing the armor, in a slightly deeper voice. And you told them you'd bring them a serum What happens in a day or two when at least one of them is dead? You literally bring an entire investigation here from Nixruinum, at least. And I can't have that. They'll have to be dealt with. Don't you have the ability to take them into custody for some reason? Making something up? You're a captain of the guard of Ilis Narian, for God's sake. Yes, I'll have to clean up your mess, Thando. But if this thing has spread from Xander to anyone else within Beacon, we're going to have a much bigger problem on our hands. And I won't be able to save you from the wrath of Reingard himself. I've got to gather my men and head to Beacon directly. And he, starts to move away from the desk in the direction of the door where you guys are currently at.
He's coming to the door. He's coming to the door.
Everyone get ready to beat the shit out.
Hold on.
Excuse my language.
Wait for him to be within 10 feet. Open the door. I'm holding. I'd like to be head in the middle of the door. I'm holding Rhymes binding ice.
Okay. Well, before you do that, Thando puts a hand up, although you've moved away from it now, not actually looking through at this point, right? Just wait 1 second. Reingard doesn't need to know about what's happening here. The entire purpose of why we've come was to check in on your progress, on the comings along of transference of individuals into these greater beings. You promised Reingard some soldiers, super soldiers. Look, you go take care of Xander and whatever problems are going on in Beacon. Come back, I'll give you the full report. Reingard doesn't need to get involved. He's way too high up on the chain anyways to care about whether or not we've released some kind of toxin into the world. We've got bigger problems. You know what's coming down the line and why we're doing this in the first place. The other locations are having just as much trouble as we are with infiltrators. I'll take care of the problem. Then turns to the door. So in all that, you've had time to prepare whatever it is you want to prepare.
Ready? Open the door.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are
let's shove
you
the
guys
door
all?
op- When
what are
we
you guys
shove
all-
the door open, go in hard, start slapping heads.
Get out of the way first. Open the door, step to the side, and then go in.
Is this door open in or out?
You guys always ask these questions.
It's important.
It's important.
Very important.
It
Do I
does
see
look
the
like
hinges?
it looks like the doors open inwards.
Towards
So
us.
push them open,
Or-
and I just
No, into the room.
Into the room, right.
yeah.
So let me
Okay.
just use my powerful dwarf legs to shove the door open and then duck so he can do his ice stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a cone of 30 feet. I'm assuming he's within
30
feet. So he's
And
that guy is getting caught within this.
I was
Okay.
told to be careful shooting, but everybody
Yeah,
else
yeah.
is getting
Well,
so
we
I'm
know,
gonna go
we
ahead
know,
and
we know these
this time.
guys. We know these guys. So I'm not careful shooting right now.
Okay.
All right.
Checked targets first. It's okay to start blasting.
Louise, are you holding something?
Weapons free. I got it.
You know what? Last time I held a spell, I wasn't able to cast it, so no, I'm not gonna hold a spell right now. Because
You can always,
I
you can
do
always
have
hold a
to
cantrip.
remind you, I'm a half caster. I don't have that many spells left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
Let's hold
actually,
cantrip.
yeah,
Hold the
I'll cast Shillelagh. That'll be the
you cast Shillelagh.
yeah. It's
Okay.
a bonus action cast.
Gotcha. Are there somatic components to that?
Are there? Let me check the spell.
Or verbal, rather. Sorry.
I do believe it does. Let me check.
Probably.
I don't have
Oh my god, what if
All
you
three.
shillelagh
Uh,
the door and cause
verbal,
the
yeah,
door
somatic material.
to
Yeah.
open 10 feet or, slap open? That's how it works, right?
Okay.
That's not how it
Um,
works.
Duke, are you holding anything, or are you just
I'm standing behind people. I'm ready to rush in and go punch it.
Okay.
But I'm not. Yeah. No.
place yourselves on the map where you want to be now?
Anyone else want to open the other door?
I feel like one door at a time is probably appropriate.
So you guys get yourselves into position. You get ready. You hear the clinking of keys.
I'll open it. I'm just shooting.
It's
Wait,
always the
I'm
clinking of
if the
keys
door's
that triggers
locked-
us to get that.
We wait for the keys to unlock the
Okay.
door.
Okay, so there's a sound of a ka-chink, ka-chink, and one of the sides is unlocked.
As soon as
Okay.
it starts moving, we help it move faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they're pulling the door, it gets slammed into them.
Okay. So chink, and then poof, you guys put who's pushing it forward that isn't holding an action because it's going to be an action
Which
to.
door?
I'm gonna
is it?
push through.
I guess opening a door is a free action.
Yeah, if you want to swap spots, Duke.
Yeah, also I'll push.
Yeah, I'll
I'll
Because I
I'll-
can shoot over / past.
I'll let you maximize your chances on this. Sure. Okay.
Which door's being opened?
Actually, you don't know. Well, you're paying attention at the last second. You're like, which door? Which door? And then poof, push it inwards, and it is indeed this door.
Excellent.
And this guy is right here.
Surprise!
Out of the
So
way.
you
out of
push
the
it
way!
open. He's gonna go ahead and make a. What did I have him roll that last time? We'll just make a saving throw here to.
Surprise.
Is it gonna roll? There we go.
Surprise round.
Yeah.
surely.
So he's pushed backwards, but he's not knocked over. So immediately you see this guy in full armor like get pushed back. Ugh! What in the? And then boom, 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 just getting hit by stuff.
Good night.
Ambush!
Everyone out of the way. So he has to make a
Okay.
Constitution save of 15.
All right. So everybody gets one thing, and then we're all gonna roll initiative. This is a Constitution saving throw. You said
Yeah, 15.
15.
I-
Just double check on this.
I do have to say though, wouldn't it go over Thrall as well?
That is a nat 20 on his saving throw.
No, that's a lie. You're
Ooh.
lying to me. All right. I'm. Can I use a reaction to make him roll again?
Those come back on short
Good.
rest?
There's
No, I have
really?
one more. I have one left.
There's nothing to trigger
thought
the
you used
reaction.
it.
Is he reacting to his own spell being cast?
It's. I can
mean,
force
he's-
him to re-roll the saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you have one of those available when you want
I
to.
do. I am. I will.
I do, I am, I will. I gotcha. So
Sorry,
mark that
I-
off.
Yeah, I did.
Second
Yeah,
nat 20
it's
in a
just-
row. Come on.
No.
That's a 15 total.
No!
Tim, just so we're all on the same page, the thing says it's chronal shift. It says as a reaction after you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can force a creature to re-roll.
Gotcha.
You make the decision after you see whether the roll succeeds or fails.
Sounds
Fails,
good.
sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that stinks. All right.
This
so
is your
it's
cone of
still-
cold?
No, this is my Rhymes Binding Ice. So, I mean, kind of. But basically, if it succeeded, he would have taken the damage and been stuck in ice, so he wouldn't have been able to move. That was the objective.
So he takes
But-
half damage?
So he takes half damage, so he's taking, what,
And-
6.
6?
Where's this cone going?
Yeah,
doesn't
because
get
I'm
the
pretty
other
sure
guy.
you have
Well, the objective was everybody move out of the way when I do it. That was the goal. So
It's
Uh,
supposed to be.
But
here.
that's not what
not what
happened,
happened.
though.
that was what I wanted to happen. I thought we were all
But
in
it's
agreement that
not.
but I thought we were all in agreement that that's what was happening.
Didn't
so-
even give us time to move. We just went, oh. Pew.
Well, I said get yourselves
mean-
into the position that you're going to be when the door is opened. I gave you an ample amount of time for that to be the case. This is all happening simultaneously. So either you take back the spell and everything that just happened and you guys move out of the way or whatever. No. It's either you take back the spell or everybody moves out of the way.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
it's just Duke's got to step to the side, I think. Right?
Yeah,
mean,
but the
yeah,
thing
it's
is,
a cone.
Duke
Is it a
the
cone?
one opening the door. Yeah, it's a cone, 30-foot cone.
So whatever, I'll take it back then.
30-foot cone?
Yeah,
Originating from you or a point you can see?
me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take it.
So it's
back.
going to hit both Thrall and Duke if they don't move out of the way.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take it back. I'll take everything back.
You can do it again later.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't do what you wanted it to do, so now I'm giving you another free use of that ability later on.
It is what it is. Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
I
Don't
am
be so
Eldritch
sad,
Blast on this
Panda,
guy,
about
though.
it. Okay.
I am
do
sad
start
about
punching.
it. I am sad about it.
Is this guy surprised for the purposes of getting advantage?
Don't you have advantage anyways?
attacks.
Oh, no, you don't. Not on
No.
attacks.
Not on attacks.
He is
Sadly.
surprised. Yes.
Blam. I'll take a 23 to hit.
23 definitely hits.
That's a good blam.
We're going to
That's a
end.
really good blam.
Ooh, it's max damage blam
That's
too.
a great blam.
16 force damage.
And he's scared.
Square in his
No,
chest. No, I didn't.
yeah.
I'm not scary for him yet.
16 damage? That's too much
Yeah.
damage.
No,
Too much
Nah,
damage.
it's great amount of damage. It's perfect. It's the exact amount of damage I wanted to do.
Okay. Duke, you were holding your action to push the door open, correct? Is that why you were there? Or what were you doing? Preparing a punch? Duke?
I think. Will he use the action to push the door?
Sorry,
open?
I'm on a phone. Yeah, I opened the door. I didn't have anything
Yeah,
else, so I was just opening.
Gotcha. Okay.
What is it?
Sorry, I should be done with this call soon, but I'm
Okay.
listening.
Okay.
Hair with the-
Xander, if you
gonna-
want to use like a firebolt or whatever your
Yeah.
cantrip is, that's fine.
I-
I'll allow that. Thrall, you're adjacent to him, so are you using a
was-
ranged attack or what are you doing?
I was gonna push open this other door.
Okay.
I'll-
So you push. It's locked.
Why 2 locks on a single door set?
Uh-huh.
Could I use?
I told you there were 2
frostbite,
keyholes. That's why you
I
guys were
guess?
both able to.
No.
Or, you know what?
Stupid.
Yeah, I'll use frostbite. So he has to make one more con save.
Okay.
It's cantrip. So
6.
great timing. All right. So then he takes.
That's great timing.
1 point of cold damage, but he has
Excellent.
disadvantage. He has disadvantage on his next weapon attack.
Gotcha. Okay, Louise, you were holding Shillelagh.
Yeah. Which is a
So-
bonus action. Can't
Can't hold bonus action.
we?
No,
I do.
I should have mentioned
then,
that. Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, then I would have held the Thorn Whip instead. It's an action.
Imagine this guy just opens the door, gets hit with thorn whip, and yoink! Yeah.
It was pushed in. He has like 3/4 cover at least right now.
All right.
So you can go ahead and make
Uh,
go ahead and make your attack if you want to.
That's because that's the only. Yeah, sure. I'll go for that.
Go for it.
Yeah. Thorn Whip.
Unfortunately,
he is surprised though, so I do get advantage. Right?
sure.
Most likely not going to change anything. No, it.
Oh,
It's super
My goodness.
changes everything.
Yoink! Yoink! Get this guy out of here!
wow.
This 10-foot pole is about to be immaculate.
What are these rolls?
Pull him into our space.
Where's this damage? Roll some damage.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 6 since it's a crit. So yeah. So 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage, and is he pulled 10 feet closer to you?
I can, but I believe if I do, it'd be in the same space as one of the others, and I do believe we can't do that. So yeah, I wouldn't pull him.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. So he's just like
Shame.
he's pulled up against the locked door. His shoulder, like you hear it like dislocate. He's like poof, up against the door. He's like right in Thrall's face now, like with a
Hello.
thorn whip wrapped around him. Ugh. He looks like really upset, and then kind of looks at you, looks over at Xander, and just
And I'm like,
smiles.
Can we talk?
Okay, so I think that was everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. Don't forget, everybody.
Advantage.
Oh yes, like
Target yourselves. Open the battle.
Oh, I forgot to do that thing, but
Combat tracker. Sick.
Can we?
What is
that nonsense?
People?
whoa.
What is that nonsense?
Something's broken. Hold on a second. I was messing around with the initiative settings earlier, and it just like, can you see names on there as well, or just the?
It's just that
I
was just
see-
I mean,
chainless
it says
scientist.
chainless scientist.
There's
Yeah.
like a million of
You
them.
have
There's like a
guard,
million
but there's
chainless
captain,
scientists.
then they-
And then there's
Captain Saran,
Captain
2 guards,
Saran and 2 guards.
and Thando.
I do have to say though, you could remove the bear from the initiatives. It shares the same initiative as me.
I'm
Gotcha.
going to look forward to killing Thando. That will be a joy.
I don't know why.
For me personally, for Xander it'll be emotional torment. But for me, I'll enjoy.
I rolled a 19. I don't know why it didn't add me.
I also rolled a 19, but
I don't want this to be like this.
You could just reset it, right? Can you reset?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, guys, we know what awaits us in the other room. Oodles of Chainless
15
Base.
scientists
Yeah.
and 26 guards.
Mm-hmm.
Easy
If only
win
we
for
had
level 3.
Fireball. But
Um,
alas.
I'm gonna leave it. See, this is stupid. I hate it. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So at the top of the round.
Can you change me to a 19 if it
Oh,
matters?
sure.
Yeah, and put me below
didn't.
Razier.
Why below
Because
Razier?
I got a 19, but I didn't. The combat tracker wasn't up when I rolled it, and my dex is definitely lower
Yep.
than
It
his.
automatically put you below him, anyways. So
Yeah,
you guys should see it accurately now.
Yep.
Okay.
Is your intelligence lower than his dex?
Well, no, we already talked about that. I said
Oh, yeah, it's all-
we're gonna use
Alright.
dexterity, even though my intelligence is what I use.
Tiebreakers. Yeah.
Thrall,
Yeah.
you are up first.
Okay. I'm just gonna squeeze by him real quick.
Badly injured. This guy is
Excuse me?
balls.
Can't do that. Can you?
Curses.
Can't
I'll say why not.
do that.
No, I'm
He's
pretty sure
standing
you
in the
can't. There's a thing specifically. I believe, in the
make a
half
contested
range
athletics check versus his to push past him because you're both the same size.
Okay.
So if you want to do that,
Yeah, I gotta make room for everybody else. So get out of my way.
That's pretty good. And I'm sure this guy isn't a freak like us, so
Look at all them bottles on that table.
he rolled a 22. Wow. Wow.
Great.
Okay, so
Now-
you literally just shoulder check him. He's like pulled up against the door, and you're just like, "Excuse me," and you just like hit his head into the metal door as you run by. Okay. What are you doing on your turn?
Eric, how often can I use my Sonic Strike per turn? Just once, yes?
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm gonna
Once
hand
per
axe.
turn.
That didn't work. Because
What are you doing though? What are you doing?
I'm stabbing him.
Okay, but you didn't say it though. So you're taking out your hand axe and you're trying to hit him.
Excellent. I use my action surge and nothing happened. I did nothing.
So
Oof.
he's
You
up
made
against the
space.
door, and you're like taking out your axe and you're like trying to hit him. It's like one glances off his armor, causes some sparks, and he's like, "Whoa," and he like rolls out of the way, like almost into the hallway, and the other comes down and just hits the door from the other side. Unfortunately, not doing anything on this guy.
let's go, Duke.
Duke.
You should have hopped around behind him for the advantage.
Yeah, I guess so.
Too late now.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so after getting pushed past by Threll, I'm just gonna this guy's standing in front of me. He wants to dance. It looks like we're dancing, so I'm going to stab out with my short sword.
Okay.
And
We're not talking.
We're not talking, right? We're not. This is
No.
No, we know.
That was trash.
We know this
He hasn't
guy.
even had the opportunity to talk. He just went, "What the?" Just getting hit from everything. It's getting dropped. A 10
so that
does not hit,
misses.
unfortunately.
I'll follow it up with bonus action, secondary strike, just a regular unarmed strike.
Okay, do that.
Golly.
Oh my god, guys.
This does not bode well for this battle, guys. I'm just
No,
saying.
it's not. And then I'm gonna, if I can push past him, I'd like to.
Okay, a contested athletics check to do so.
You
get advantage.
That worked well enough.
He rolled a 20.
Okay,
So
never mind.
He stops you from moving forward, grabs on, like pushes you back.
Then I'll stay in his face. I'm not going to move for him to get to anyone else. So
He's like, "Who even are you? Why are you coming in here?" And then
I don't say anything.
it's not his turn
menacing
to make
in
any
his
noise
face.
or anything. But you guys have been already making a lot of noise out here with the boom boom pew pew stuff going on. So
We have?
Brazier, you sure have.
Shoot him in the face.
Bonus action. Hex.
Okay.
On big beefy
This one guy?
armored man.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
On the captain of the guard.
was
Some
Hex
Irish
not
man.
Eyeless Aaron.
Yeah.
Hex is
and
not
we're
a
gonna
condition, apparently.
No, apparently not. It's basically Hunter's mark. And we're gonna choose. We're gonna
Well, I mean-
choose.
There is the condition that's called marked, which is basically an eye.
Let's pick. Based on this team, let's go with strength.
Music is just not working for me, guys. Is it working for you?
Yeah, no, it wasn't working
It
for
was
me. I just
working
went,
earlier,
I just
but
went
it
and
stopped.
refreshed because I thought it was just me, because that wouldn't be the first time. So there it is.
Just that one playlist that wasn't working.
Okay, and then Eldritch Blast. That'll do. 25 to hit.
Oh, roll another
25.
max damage. He's already badly
25
injured,
hits.
man. Whew.
Not max, but it's pretty good. And then
It is
Ruined
pretty
this
good.
guy.
It is pretty
Oh, hey,
good.
guess what? Another 5. So 19 damage to this man.
How do you want to do
Blam!
this? He
Just
literally got to
same
do
s-
nothing.
Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. So as I, with my other hand, send energies out to swirl around him and hex him, I bring my other hand up with the revolver and blam, same spot in center chest just to drop him.
Yep.
So energies coil in around the spot I hit to drop him down.
Just kind of crumples to the ground in a pile of metal armor. Yep. And behind him, Thanos just laughs.
I'm gonna run in the room and what? No, run in the room and step over to the side to get out the way,
Gotcha. Okay.
and that's my turn.
Sander.
All right, 5, 10, 15.
You run in, and the look on Thanos' face when he sees you, his eyes go wide, and then just gets a smirk on his face as he just takes out his rapier and his short sword, and just
I
Kinda
do have to
nods.
say though, it's impressive that he's able to recognize him right now.
I mean,
You know what? I don't
He-
care.
he sees what Xander looks like right now.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Now I'll use Rhymes Binding Ice on this guy.
Cool.
So Constitution 15.
Sounds good. Wait a second. Let me just double check on this.
I don't even care that it's just one guy. I'm gonna enjoy this. Xander is not happy. Because what he just heard was basically there may not be a cure coming. So he's peeved.
That's a 3.
Eat it.
Eat it.
13 points of frost damage, and he's stuck there. He can't move.
Okay.
To get out, he has to use an action to. He's stuck for a minute until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice, so he can't even do it himself.
Oh,
So his speed's reduced to 0, and I'm gonna use it. Freeze him up. You better start talking, because I'm not happy. And
He's frozen and can't move, but you're asking him questions.
yeah. Now he can't do anything, can
He
he?
can talk. He just can't take action.
Everybody in, lock the door again.
That's a great idea, actually.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. That'll be the end of your turn. So give me a second to arrange a few things.
I.e. the 15
things,
chainless
you mean
scientists in
people.
the other room.
Dude, I can only imagine if my other character Morgan were here, he would spit on this guy. I love Morgan. He's awesome. He's also a warlock. Hexblade. It's pretty
Just want to
sick.
do this. Just want to do this legit.
Son of a
Actually,
15 chainless
hold on
scientists come out of the chest
hold
in
on
the
a
left side
second.
of the room.
I forgot that people can dash.
Like a clown
always,
car.
always forget that.
It's okay to keep forgetting that for now.
Fine.
Yeah, if you want to forget that, that's okay.
That's a dash. This guy. Interesting point of note. Wow, that's crazy.
Rogue.
Okay, so one of the doors behind you guys, as all this is happening, does open up. However, there may be time. There may be time. And
You didn't have
you
to
see,
use action to open
you
the door?
see, this particular one of them didn't have to dash to get to this door.
Oh, okay.
Opens up, in which case, how is that possible? Oh, because it's not right.
His mathematics were off, guys. I think we win. In America, it's just singular math. Do you call it maths, Felix?
I don't actually know because
All you need to know is that the door opens up, and there's literally a crowd of people on the other side of the door. They are all dressed in like various like lab coat type scenarios. That's why they're all matching on the thing here. They're all wearing like the same outfits, but they're all like, you know, humanoid, varying races. They all look really worried, but as the door opens, they look more fearful than they do angry, like they're going to attack you. Two of them pull out vials from their coats and throw them into the hallway. Because it is their turn. I need... Actually, let me just check on this real quick here. How does this work?
Splash motion.
Well, this guy can't move, so we can go and handle other stuff. We gotta.
Because this is the only door that opened. They can only see Duke. Sure.
Excellent.
Okay. That's going to be 2 attacks on Duke. One is a 19.
Why me? 'Cause, I mean, I know they can only see me, but I still.
From where you're standing right now, they can both only see you, yeah. The other
Oh
attack is a
my
5.
God, that's a lot of folks.
I'm assuming a 19 hits you. So two vials come like flying through the doorway. One hits the door jamb to the left of you over here against the wall, splatters, and part of the like stonework like gets eaten away by a bunch of acid. The other one hits you like in the shoulder, and there's this like searing pain in your shoulder. You take 3 points of damage. You're muted, by the way. I don't know if you're talking to us or not, but
he's on the phone still.
okay. 3 points of damage. That's going to be the end of their turn from all that math. What's happening right now? There we go. Wait, did it skip Thando? No, go back to
Yeah,
Thando.
you did. Yes.
There we go. Thando, so he can talk even though he's frozen, you said?
Yeah, he can talk. He just can't move.
He's like, you made it back. How did you find us?
stroke of luck. Now we're the Raiders of Beacon, and they told us to come down here and find a chainless lab. So now we're here, and now I see you messing around with whoever this poor guy was. I don't know, the captain of Isla's Narian.
He was bringing you the serum.
Oh, great! So we'll get it off his body, and now we'll kill you too.
I hadn't given it to him yet. I spared your life.
He's lying.
In fact, my friends and I saved both your life and your brother's life.
Double lying.
And what? So, and you were gonna go deal with the situation.
I wasn't
right?
gonna deal with you.
Yeah, that guy was on the floor. You were having him do your bidding, right? Now it's your turn.
I don't know what else to say, Xander. There's serums right here on my desk. Take one.
Great.
You want?
We'll take all of them. That's a turn?
There are higher powers at play here. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Great. That's
I'm
not
like
my problem right
towards the bottom of the food chain. Well, it will be your problem
Not
if you
my
wipe
problem
out this
right
whole
now.
place.
It's not my problem right now.
Just warning
Right-
you.
right
And that's
now, I got
way
other business.
more dialogue than happens in 6 seconds anyways.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, 6 seconds. Chipmunk speak.
yeah. Louise, you're up.
I'll move up. Wait, why does it move? Can I? I can't move myself. I don't know why. Like it shows me like 5 feet, but then yeah.
Oh, we're
and
good.
on
I'll-
the ruler tool.
Nope, I'm not. I doubted myself for a second because I was gonna use it because I surprisingly enough gonna cast Entangle centered over here, so that'd be 20 for the squares there. I think that's nope, that's not the shape I no. God damn it. Sorry. Can I select them?
What are you doing over there?
I want to make a 20-foot square, but I'm
A square?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a square. Yeah, Entangle's a square.
Okay, well then make a square and not a circle.
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to select the square instead. I selected.
You
the
just did
circle.
it, and then you deleted it.
I deleted it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So wait, 20. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and all of them need to make strength saving throw. Sorry.
Or be restrained.
Restrained. That 20-foot square is difficult terrain, and yeah. Yes,
What's the DC?
DC would be 14.
A lot of people to keep track of.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's not so many.
That's why I
Can't
kind of
wait
felt
to
bad doing that.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to use Rhymes Binding Ice on them, too.
Okay.
look.
Is there a way for me to... Missions.
I spared your life. A lot of delusional people in these sewers. First we got people who were trying to talk to us, quote unquote. Now we got somebody who's claiming he spared our lives.
Those people were not trying to talk to us. All right, I don't care what the invisible voice tells
A
me.
lot of
They were not
delusional
trying to talk.
people. A lot of delusional people in these sewers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. All right, I'll use my bonus action to move the bear over here and take an attack on the guy in front of it.
Okay, do
So
it up.
for the attack, it's gonna say I use Shillelagh, but it uses my spell attack for the bear
Gotcha.
spell. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nah. Oh no, I do have advantage if they're restrained, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. 23 to hit.
23 does hit, yes.
All right, for the damage, that's
Take
gonna
care
be
of this loser.
Beat that nerd up.
1d8 plus 2. So that's 5 points of damage. Wait, no. plus proficiency bonus. Why doesn't it all add it up?
So it's 7.
By itself? Yeah, so it's 7. Yeah,
So another 2.
Yeah.
another 2, so it's 7. Yeah, because it says for a melee attack roll, your spell attack modifier to hit, reach 5 feet, one target.
Okay.
Hit 1d8 plus 2 plus proficiency bonus slashing damage.
Gotcha.
Don't know why it doesn't all added up
So
by
the
itself.
bear runs up to this open door, and the first guy who's like right there, one of which threw an acid vial at Duke, just gets almost completely annihilated. Just
And yeah, that's my turn.
the blood mixes.
You know what? Actually, I'll move back there so I don't get thrown in that acid vial.
I mean, there's a lot
Where
more.
we at?
There's a lot more. more
All right,
guys.
over
that.
here,
The-
then.
cool.
Now I'm the one with 3/4
Three quarters cover. We'll see what happens.
Wow, you will.
Okay. Is that on your turn?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So these guys are going to take their turns together. I would like the bear to make a contested athletics check, please.
That's athletics check. Yeah. I don't remember first. Over here, there's gonna be a +2. So it's actually 16.
Okay. One of these, like, there's two. You see somebody like heavily armored, similar to the captain of the guard who was there, who you just annihilated on the ground. Who like pushes past the scientist, who comes out with a sword and shield in hand, tries to push back the bear, and the bear just like slaps the shield down onto the ground, and he has to like get down onto the ground to pick it up, and he can't get through. He is
They're doing bear things.
He
I know,
is,
right?
however, going to.
This angle, if he goes for Louise, this angle is going to be absurd.
Well, I basically did the same thing with the captain.
It's
of the
3/4
guard.
cover.
Yeah.
I mean, he has enough movement. He's going to go ahead and actually move back here. He's going to
And
make.
I do have to say, don't remember the square I made. It's difficult terrain, so that what he just did basically double the movement.
Well, just the 5. Hey, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, actually.
So
Okay.
it would be a
Yeah.
10.
Gotcha. Okay. You know what? He's not going to make an attack. You can, looking through the door, you can see him. He runs forward, tries to push past the bear, and then realizes, like, picks up his shield, backs off, and then disappears. He is gone.
What?
All right.
The other guy is also going to try and push back past the bear. He will not have enough movement to get back, though. He is going to do it, though. Go ahead and get another contested athletics check.
The bear 8 moving from there. It's 21.
21.
Again.
Yeah, he doesn't make it through.
8 moving up there.
So he's up over here. He's caught in this entangled thing, or he's slowed down by it. He's going to go ahead and he will also disappear.
All right.
Yep, they both just boop gone. Ending their turn. Thrall, you're up. Top of the turn order.
Gonna scoot over here, standing on the corpse of the captain, and make an attack against the first scientist man I see past
Okay.
the bear. And Duke.
I
Fwit.
want to make sure I grabbed all the scientists out of this room. I did. This battle wasn't supposed to take place in the hallway. You guys are just ambush heavy, push the doors open and attack people. I had to remember this going forward for future maps.
And Donnie, you do have advantage since he's restrained.
Oh, cool. Can I roll
Push
better?
that crit.
Sure. It doesn't matter because he's dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you wanted to see if he could get a
Why
crit.
didn't he
Come
disappear? Why?
on. You're dead.
Why aren't you
You're
a
so
blood
horrible.
splat?
You keep bringing him back to life and then killing him.
I know. Why,
He's already dead.
why won't he
But yet-
die? Oh, it's because he's not in the turn order, because I only have one of them in the turn order. That's stupid.
Split.
Wow.
I will.
There's just gonna be
I
a pile
can't.
of bodies at that door.
Sorry.
Yeah.
He
It's just like
disappeared on
in,
our
in
screen.
Game of Thrones,
I
like
still see
Battle of Bastards with like the
Oh, you
big
do?
pile of corpses.
I now have no music.
My
Oh,
turn.
there it is.
It was just restarting, I think. Oh,
All right, I'm stepping
now it's
in.
off. Oh, now it's something else.
Okay, Duke,
Yeah.
you're up.
See.
She fired. Thrall was like right in the head of this guy. Just boom, piles more follow up coming to the door. You guys are going inside. You're gonna try and going up to this guy.
He's gonna just knock him
Oh,
out.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, go up this way.
He's frozen in place, so he can't move, but he can swing on you. If you
Does he
leave
ever
that
get to
space.
make a saving throw on that or no?
Nope. Nope. He's just stuck for a minute.
A minute.
Or until somebody goes up to him and is, "Come on, man, let me help you."
My internet is lag.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Stab at him
Okay, stab at him
with my short sword. So I
with the short sword.
come up next to him. I see. Nice. I'm gonna start cutting
Oh man.
it right because of his thing.
Advantage, yeah.
Have advantage. Yep.
That didn't help, so that's great.
Oh, no.
None of the rolls are coming through. Oh,
Oh, there they are.
Show up. Yep.
Oh,
11 does not hit.
All right, my
unfortunately.
internet is lagging.
14 would have been his.
14. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit. No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how it doesn't hit.
All right, so then I will
but
just
whatever. Just
then
kinda
punch at him.
glances off the-
secondarily.
Sure,
Bonus
punch at him.
action.
Punch at him
strike.
secondarily.
You just poked into the ice on the first one.
His arms are still free. You could, like, parry it a bit.
Yeah.
He's got enough
Basically
function.
all-
Oh my gosh! All right, well there's my my bonus action
Dude,
punch.
poor Alex, man.
Doesn't he have advantage?
Oh yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah, you
Oh,
still
yeah.
advantage on that one.
Thank goodness. Let's see if it does any better.
Nat 20.
It didn't, and it did worse actually.
Oh,
All the rolls
you're just
went down
running
by
in.
one.
You're like
After
hacking
three.
away at some ice, and you're just like, frostbite on my hand. And
Wow.
it's really bad.
It's really bad.
Really
So,
bad. Okay.
After that, I'm just standing next to him. I am feeling dejected at this point. That hurt.
Okay. Ending your turn.
Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah.
Resume.
All right.
You don't see what's
Uh,
happening around the corner. You assume there's people and there's bodies and blood, and Threll is just got a giant smile on her face.
Seeing that and seeing the man frozen, I'm going to step back out into the hallway. So 5, 10, 15. I'm going to see all the people, and I'm going to do my fancy thing again, because it'd be a shame if they just, can't see anything. It's going to make it dark for everybody else, too, but, I want to do it. So I'm going to walk out into the hallway, and in view of the people through the door, standing behind this bear that won't move, I'm going to... I am going to... First of all, take on my form of dread, so turn to my spooky form of looking way more like some kind of monster zombie thing. Now a transparent, ghostly white monster zombie thing, too.
It's 20 feet.
So, darkness will be 15 feet
Oh.
radius.
Radius, so it's actually like
Big darkness, and it
Yeah.
goes around corners and whatnot.
My foundry is lagging super hard right now.
Mm.
Like I can't even click on things. I'm gonna hit the reload
The
button.
whole internet is really pooping the bed.
it's basically. Well, where are you putting the darkness? I
Man.
just did one, but I just realized.
It's such a shame that
Doing it on myself, so it
The-
moves with me.
On yourself.
it's
alright.
such a shame that the orb doesn't see through magical darkness. Such a shame.
Yeah. Actually, no. You know, this time I don't want to put it on myself. I do want to put it in there on them because I don't need us to be darkness.
Nah.
So I'm going to.
Big laboratory.
Uh
Just scrolling over.
There's a horse in the laboratory. I just realized that.
huh. There's also some kind of creature in that cage.
My game won't load.
Excellent.
It's okay, champ.
Yeah.
Michael did warn me about having too many assets available to be loaded.
Warned.
Oh yeah.
But it's I don't have any issues. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah, mine's doing fine.
Well, apart from the music, you want
The music is currently paused.
not
yeah.
playing.
Yeah.
I can. Let's see. I'll do my own 15.
Well, I'd put one on you, but it didn't.
I changed my mind on wanting to put it on myself. I want to
Yeah, I
put
heard you
it
say that.
on them.
No, you did.
Let's see. I'm gonna put it like right there. Can I get it to do that? Yeah. That's where I want to put it.
Oh,
So I'll step where I need to see it. Oh, it is a little laggy. See the spot, put the darkness down. Anyways, so as I go to do these things where I take on my form of dread and then put my hand out and have shadow tendrils spew out of my fingers and hit that point and spread out into a fog of darkness. As I do these things, I as I'm stepping out of the hallway, I just say, "Y'all might want to back away from that door." And then I do those things.
just so we're clear, you put the darkness on the other side of the door, centered on where it will hit all of them.
Yeah, I wanted to like hit those 2 lanterns they got in there, basically. Yeah. I moved over a bit so I could see that point. And then
You basically did the same thing I did, but instead of entangle, it was darkness.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I say those things, and you know, and just in case you want it, I'm gonna just do that. You do with that what you will. Oh, I forgot to roll this die. Oh, very nice. That is 12 temporary HP for me. Oh man, look at me go. I'm so beefy right now.
The lights are gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
He casted
Everybody
darkness
blind.
on the world.
what's happened?
Whose vision do I have?
No one.
No one.
This is no one. No one can see, only this.
you guys should be able to see.
Yeah.
I
mean, it makes sense that we can't see the other room right
Except
now.
for
so
Razier. Razier should be able to see in there.
uh-huh.
But nobody else can.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh? Yeah.
There you go. Can you see outside the walls now, by the way?
No, I can't.
Okay, so the
Well,
wall's still...
I mean,
restricted.
there's a tiny bit over here, but yeah.
Oh,
When I say a tiny bit,
For
it's
you.
like, yeah, like you know, like there's the thickness of the wall, and like the equivalent of that further from the wall, I can
The-
say as well. But
The versatility of Foundry with all these modules is absolutely insane. I downloaded this Simple Fog module to be able to use on the world map so that I could slowly, show you things on the map. And yeah, it's come in handy here because I can't add darkness on that circle, unfortunately. I'd like to be able to. Maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know how to do it.
It's all blacked out in there. Can't see anything in the room right now.
probably could have just closed the door and blocked our vision.
It's
It also reset the room we came from. Can't see that.
You can see down the corridor.
Just being all
Whatever.
like, just wanting to see stuff. And
Uh-huh.
Why do you even need to be able to see, guys? Like, come on.
there you go. Does that work for you? Can you see inside the room now?
Yeah. I
Okay.
can't see in here though.
I know. Well, you're the only one. Just don't worry about it.
Okay, fine. Fine. It's fine. I move back over that way to not be directly in front of the door.
I
And
just
it'll be end of my turn.
Oh no, it's gone. I just looked back at Alex for a second, and it looked like he was bald.
He looks he's bald.
All right. Nice.
It's a fear of mine. It's still there. I swear. Look, it's already so tall.
He's like, is this combat over yet? Okay. I guess Xander, after
Yeah.
Razier cast his darkness in there, which you
He's-
don't know that happened. You were standing there talking to Thando.
Yeah.
You watched Duke run into the room and try and
Do
stab him,
absolutely
tried to punch him,
nothing.
and Thando's just like, not being hurt by it.
There's just too much ice on his body. I keep hitting it.
We'll talk in a minute. I'll be back. And I'm gonna walk out.
That's what they all say.
I at least hear everything. So 5, 10, 15. Can I just... Razier, how many are in there?
I don't know, a dozen or so or less.
A
I couldn't
dozen?
tell all of them.
Okay.
There are also two guards that look like
that's 5,
that
10,
guy over there.
15. Okay. So, as a... Yeah, I'll do this. As a first level spell, I'd like to use Ice Knife.
Okay.
I'm obviously taking a shot in the dark, so I'll roll with disadvantage. But
Yep.
But with
You're shooting it
advantage,
straight
they're
in?
restrained.
I'm throwing it straight, and I know the one in there is restrained. So, is it just straight roll then, or
Psh,
like
I
I
mean-
mean, obviously metagaming, I know he's restrained, but like, it's up to you. It's
you
up
ran
to you.
out. Louise said they're in there. They're restrained. You turn to Razier. Razier's like, there's like a dozen in there. Just shoot inside. You probably hit somebody. And so you're shooting inside. So just roll straight roll. It's fine.
Okay, sure. Sounds good to me. Natural 20.
Oh my goodness. What is these rolls tonight?
Oh no! Oh boy!
You got me in a mood. All right, so that's 9 points. So that 19 points of damage on the first guy who got hit.
Okay.
And then the rest of them have to make a dexterity save of 15, or they take 2d6 worth of cold damage.
The rest
I
of
could
them is
double
in everybody
Crit
adjacent.
as well.
Yeah, everybody adjacent. Everybody within 5 feet. If they're
Of
restrained.
the guy that got
Yeah.
the guy that got hit and everybody 5 feet of him.
Yeah. But I'm assuming the guy who got hit is dead already, so.
That means he auto fails the dex save.
So yeah, everybody within 5 feet of that guy.
DC is 15, you said?
Yeah.
That's a fail. That's a fail.
That's insane, dude. Nat 20, that's nuts.
That's a fail.
Whew.
Fail. Fail.
Wow. Okay. So then they all take 8 points of cold damage.
Oh, that's so close. Wait, was it doubled? Isn't it 2d6 times 2? Or 2d6 plus...
are you carrying the crit for that?
This part of the spell is a separate thing. Like it's
Yeah.
a secondary effect of the spell that requires a saving throw.
Yeah,
It's
so-
it's a unique circumstance with Ice Knife, so that's up to you if you want to
So
let
if you
that
want to
carry over or
the
not.
crit, you can.
I
If
think
you don't want,
all
you don't.
all damage for an attack, or all damage for an attack that was a crit,
Okay.
is crit.
So then it's 20 points of cold damage.
right?
Right, but Ice Knife is unique in that the second thing is a save in and of itself that is separate from the attack roll. It's basically kind of like two spells in one, the way it works.
Right.
So it's a unique circumstance that's just up to you if you want that to count as the part of the attack roll to crit or not?
I mean, if somebody had a poison knife and they stabbed you with it, and they did a nat 20, they would do their piercing damage, and then you made a con save for your poison damage. You would then take that damage, which would be crit damage in my opinion.
Okay.
If
I'm
that's
gonna
how you
say
want to rule it, that's up to you.
I would like to rule it that way.
Okay, so then that's
Just
20
keep in
points.
mind in the future when an enemy does it on you.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
So
then
they each take 20 points of
20
damage.
points of cold damage.
So silly. I love Ice Knife. It is my favorite first level
Ice
damage
Knife is
spell.
amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
So you annihilated.
Do I hear
You don't know.
anything?
You don't know. You just yeah. So you you fire it into the darkness. Oh yeah, Razir sees it.
I have a good idea of a couple. Like it's a little outside of my field of view, but I see a couple people just.
Yeah, you see the ice knife just like whoosh, into somebody's gut, and just go. Ugh, and you hear that sound, and then they just explode, and the entire everything. Razir, you just see 3 people just explode in ice chunks all over the ground.
Ice shrapnel grenade.
Yeah,
Ice shrapnel grenade.
You killed 6 people with that attack.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
But Xander doesn't know that.
I don't
You
know
heard an
that.
explosion. That's it.
You heard.
Probably a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope that was good enough, and I'm walking back in.
And then some
10,
hyperventilating
15.
from a few people on the inside who can't see anything. They were just like blasted with frozen
A
blood
couple of people
shards.
are restrained and in complete darkness. They're just like.
Their allies are exploding around them.
That is
It has
terrifying.
to
Just
be-
a bunch of vines come up, grab you, and then.
Oh, yeah, that has
Yeah.
to be true
It's
mental
like your
terror.
hands.
That has to be true mental terror. All of a sudden, the room gets cold, and Viscera gets on you, and you're like, ah!
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
We
they're
are-
in here just
we're a
doing science
nasty-
stuff.
we're a nasty
and
bunch.
We start murdering them.
I'll tell
You-
you what. Once we start hitting them high levels,
Oof.
It's gonna be the
Yeah.
first murder hobo
Yeah.
group I've ever had. Just
Yeah.
gonna go around murdering everyone.
I'm walking back in, and
Okay.
I'll just.
That is true.
We're questioning this guy.
Murder hobo
That's it.
tendencies.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. It is the chainless scientist's turn.
The one left, the chainless
No,
scientist.
there's a couple left. There's a couple left.
Couple, so 2.
Yeah.
Couples of two.
I was thinking to myself, I'm like, they don't really have any big AoE spells. I apparently didn't read Ice Knife. How do they break the restrained for
They
this?
can use an action to make a strength check, not a saving throw, against my spell sim DC.
Okay. Feet. This guy's gonna run over here and open this door.
How's he even gonna see where he's going?
Putting out the feelers.
He's gotta walk through difficult vines and
Yeah.
stuff without tripping in the darkness.
What's the difference?
Because he can't see.
Over a
all
bunch
of
of
a sudden-
exploded corpses.
A bunch of his best friends' corpses.
Yeah, you guys just hear
They're
like
having a rough time in
as-
that room.
as he trips and face plants on the door, and he goes,
Yeah.
I don't know.
opens it.
I told them they should back off from that door.
I
warned them.
also I just want to say I don't know why I spend time making maps. I could just make hallways. You guys don't even know what it looks like on the inside of this place, which is where the battle was supposed to take place. Oh well. Okay.
When you have an advantage, don't give it up like that.
So these guys can wildly, if they're restrained, can they take actions?
I believe. Well,
Yeah, they can,
yes,
like,
because they
sneak
need
in
to take an
and
action
stuff.
to get free.
Yeah, but they have to they can't use
It's a
their action to
restraint
break free.
condition.
Yeah. Speed 0. Attacks against them have advantage. Their attacks have disadvantage, and they have disadvantage on dex saves. That's it.
All right, he's gonna dash, get to here. They can use an action to try and break free. It's a strength check, right?
Strength check.
Yep.
Oh, not one on that guy. Okay.
I was gonna say DC
Okay.
14 because I thought it took a long time.
Oh, that guy made it. All right, he's no longer restrained.
Yep.
He is then going to use his movement to go half his movement to go over here. These guys are in. This guy's in darkness. All right. These two guys are going to make attacks on the bear.
Can they see him if they're in
At
darkness?
With
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yep.
For sure.
They're just throwing things through the doorway now at this point. It's a 10 to
No,
hit.
misses.
What's the bear's AC? 12. Okay.
15.
What?
Yeah,
That's
yeah, because
nuts!
it's 13 plus my proficiency bonus, so it's 15.
That's insane.
That
Okay.
one it calculates on that.
And the other one's a nat 1. So you guys just you see.
We shut down this encounter.
Wait, and that one, does he hit his friend?
Yeah, it just misses the door, hits one of his still restrained friends.
Because I can see them, so I don't know which one is doing what.
Yeah, I can't
Or is
see
there like
others.
one of
I
the
would rule that
invisible
as
guards
no.
gets hit
I
in,
would-
hit in
Alright.
the back?
Actually, yes. Yes. How did I do this in the past?
That
It doesn't
was
have
evil.
to. It doesn't have to
I
hit
think-
their AC. They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
That's how
yeah,
you've had us do it, yeah.
And
I remember when
if he's
when
restrained, he has
Rosier did it to
disadvantage.
Thin White
He's
Ninja.
not. But he does fail though.
So
This
this
is so
guard,
stupid.
or this
This is so
scientist who
stupid.
was restrained and in darkness,
And
or at least
one
in
of
the
your friends
darkness,
just
runs out is like, oh,
smacks you in the back of the
and it
head.
just,
Actually-
like, explodes in the air.
Actually,
in
okay. So,
guard.
you, I know you can't see what's going on in here, but this is one of the ones that's not restrained, is not in the darkness, and is throwing a vial through the darkness to try and get it to the door, and it just like collides in the middle of the cloud. If they, that doesn't break invisibility, does it? No, it's only if they use an action or attack.
No, they have to break it, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But if you put flour on an invisible person, you can see where they are.
Oh, that guard takes
Yeah.
6 points of acid damage. Okay, this is so stupid.
I love the darkness spell!
Okay.
Dumb.
These guys
It's so dumb.
are now. Okay, he can full run. Yeah. Okay.
Man.
I'm sorry. I know that I'm talking
Fighting
words and you have
groups
no
is
idea what's
great.
happening right now because it's all dark in there.
Honestly,
Fighting
that being
groups
able
is
to
great
see-
when they can't see.
Yeah, but I'm sorry,
There's a
but
whole bunch of chaos going on inside that
Not
room.
being able to see what's happening is even funnier.
When we all
Hear chaos going on.
Yeah.
when we all inevitably take Eldritch Adept for Devil Sight.
Oh man, that'll be your
Yeah.
calling card. You just make darkness everywhere and then you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying. Wow, you guys will be the bad guys of this campaign and not the good
Yeah,
guys.
I mean,
Dude, our
Bunch
group could
of
literally be
anti-heroes.
called, our group could literally be called Devil Sight. And we
Ooh,
just
Yeah.
that's cold. Is
That's
that cold?
good. That's real good.
I'm sure Duke would love that.
I mean, like
He's given up.
Isn't that cold?
it is a cool name.
It's a pretty cool name.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, Thando.
Yoink.
Thando's like,
Or like Eyes of Darkness or something.
Yeah.
Thando, who's there in the room. You come walking back in the room, and he's like, "Stop killing my friends!
Oh.
Oh.
What have we ever done to you?"
Oh. Oh.
There's literally
Gestures.
look at this body. There's serums right there on my desk. Just let me go. I have important work to do. You have no idea what we've been working towards. It's all culminating towards this. We're so close.
Tell me about it. Tell me all about it. I'm curious. I'm a curious guy. I love to learn.
Let me go first.
We can have that discussion in a minute. once
I saved
friends are all
I
dead.
saved your life and your brother's. You owe me at least to save mine.
I
Is
don't.
that what you did?
We saved a scientist.
We saved you. We saved your friends.
The scientists saved your life after we broke them free. You
Is
wouldn't
that
have
what
survived
happened?
those goblins.
Is that what happened?
And that's the end of the
Because
6
if-
seconds.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, this is what? I never heard this one before.
Yes, you sure have. This was the battle with Vadris in front of the ring.
Was it?
It sure
Oh,
was.
I mean,
Wow.
this is BFG division. I just didn't recognize that little intro bit.
Oh,
Uh,
I do know this.
I have a handful of songs that I have reserved for boss battles, although this has not been the battle that I thought it was. This is a massacre.
Turn 1, drop the big beefy guy. Turn 2, capture the boss man in ice. Turn 3,
Restrain everybody in
restrained and blinded the horde.
I will say
Dropped
that
half of them.
if the roles had gone differently, this could have been a totally different scenario.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's D&D.
The action economy that I had with this army of scientists, totally. Anyways,
it was really scary.
Could have been. They're just like the commander.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I haven't done anything this combat. So
That's true.
That's true.
Did we skip Duke's turn?
No, we just haven't gotten there yet.
nah, it
It's just
hasn't come
taken
back
so
to me
long
yet.
to do
Yeah,
all the other things.
I've only
He
taken
just-
well. This is my second turn right now, so yeah.
Yeah,
and
this
is
I'm at the
fine.
bottom
Still
of the
round two.
initiative.
Well, sorry, it's a slog. I'm having fun,
Uh,
but
The
it's
bear's
fine.
gonna move over here, and we're gonna maybe let them come in. I'll cast Shillelagh, and you know what? That's my turn.
so you're like, basically you and the bear will
I
guard
have an
the door.
action.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, you
hold
can-
my action. So
Ready to bonk.
if one of the scientists comes out, I'll bung him.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Louise. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
I just thought of something. These guys that are already probably terrified in the darkness and restrained, if I hit them, they have to make a save or be actually frightened of me, too.
I once again forgot the advantage.
There's 3.
3
Yes.
games.
21.
21. This is so dumb. These rolls have been absolute trash for the NPCs this whole entire time. This is so bad. You see out of the darkness, out of the doors that are open right now with this like smoky film in front of them, something shimmer as it looks like a figure exits. Even though he has advantage on a stealth check because he's invisible, I will give you your held action of attacking the person who walks up to you that you can't see.
All right, so I have disadvantage.
You
since he's
do, but you're
invisible. All right.
giving you the option of hitting them.
Dink this
Alright, yeah.
guy. Take care of
He essentially
business.
looks like a crazy guy in
Yeah,
a
nah.
dark hall. Just hears something and
Uh,
swings.
That just-
What was it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I do just swing because I completely miss. Can I say? I think there's one of the guards that came out of the room.
I can feel something here.
Actually, based on that,
How close was that guy?
I don't know.
We have no
Did he
idea.
have to? Did he have to dash to get through the entangle?
what do you mean? Which guy? What are you talking
The
about?
guard.
I'm just assuming because one of them had backed off a bit, and
No.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Wait! Shouldn't there be acid
kidding
on
me?
one of them?
that's true.
You
Alright.
you saw two figures emerge from the smoke, not just
yeah.
one. I'm
Oh,
done with
I
this
thought they
game
were
right now. I'm so
dipping. I
done.
thought, that
So
makes me
done.
Here, I thought they were leaving.
Because you can't see them, they have advantage on the attack because they're invisible. Correct?
Yeah, they do.
Shouldn't,
Oh,
shouldn't
and-
one of them have acid on him?
That was flavor.
Oh,
Doesn't leave a residue.
okay.
Now that it doesn't work
Um,
mechanically.
Oh,
Yeah, they do have advantage from not being seen.
he had advantage on that saving throw for the acid. That's unfortunate. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
you can totally
This is on
just-
Louise. That's a 23 to hit. I'm going to
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
get to do something this entire battle. Oh, yeah. Woo. It's 6 points of damage, piercing damage to you.
Oh,
Second one's going to come
Oh.
in. He's
Guys,
just.
I mean, they're attacking
19 to hit.
animals.
Okay, he's no longer invisible. anyways.
19 hits as well.
Another 7 points of damage.
7.
The other one is just going to just focus. They're just focusing you entirely. So he is also no longer
Oh.
invisible.
These poor guys.
Did you roll the second attack with advantage? Because I'm
I
assuming it's
didn't-
one guy that did the 2 attacks.
It is. They're adjacent to each other, so they get advantage regardless.
Yeah, back tactics.
I know.
Didn't roll.
No.
I didn't roll advantage on any of those attacks because I'm stupid. Take back 7 points of health.
7. All right.
I'm gonna do this the right way. Yeah, the second one
Right.
would have been a 24. So now you can. I'll just do
Take away the 7 again.
so 9. That's 9 more damage, and then so that clears up the first guy's attacks. I don't know how to
All right.
attack with advantage. $13 to hit for the first
Miss.
attack. 8 to hit with the second
Miss.
attack.
So,
What are these rolls? This is the worst. I'm gonna
Hey, that's
quit
how I'm rolling.
D&D. I'm gonna quit D&D. I'm the no. Listen, Alex. You have 1 character and 2 attacks. I had 18 characters on this battlefield, and I think I've done a total of like 15 damage total.
Hey, wait. Yeah, 15.
That is
I've taken
worse.
15. So
Actually,
I know Alex got.
No,
like
I took 3 damage. Yeah, I took 3.
So 18.
no, I had 19. I had 19 NPCs on this battlefield. Almost all of them are dead.
I mean,
L
on
plus
the average,
ratio.
basically all of them did 1 HP of damage.
That's working out just fine. So
Yeah.
that's what you're saying.
That is not
Matt
a bonus
checks out.
action.
It's exactly the way we want it to be.
He would not have taken that 6 acid damage. Nope. Okay. Thrall. Top of the round.
Right.
This is the
I'm
longest
gonna
combat in history because I don't know how to
See
run
this guy
19
and
NPCs.
shoot him with my bow.
Do it up.
Ah, that was like 20.
22 does hit. Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot him with a bow and then use my sick brain attack and hit him with a psionic strike for an additional 4 damage.
Brain
Of
attack.
course.
So a total of 12 damage.
I'm gonna use my sick telekinetic powers to push the arrow a little harder.
Nice.
Flook.
End of turn.
All right.
They just see their captain laying on the ground, bloodied and beaten.
I'm
on
standing
the floor.
on him.
They're standing on him. They like look down and they're just like angrily like screaming and banging their swords against their shields, trying to get at you.
Feet inside intestines.
I slip a little and fall into the oops.
Whoops. Your boss is a little slippery
All right,
over here. Sorry.
So the question has
I gotta be.
Okay.
I look at Xander. Are we fighting this one, or is there something else that needs to be done out there?
Hold him for now. Hold him for now. We're gonna have a discussion in a few seconds, I'd say.
Okay. Looking out the door, I can see those 2 guards. Is there anything else I can see, or
It's just darkness beyond them.
I really?
You can see the 2 of them. You can move out into the hallway and get adjacent to one of them.
It's because Razir cast the darkness, so it's magical darkness. That's
Well,
why you
yeah, I
can't
know.
see it.
I know that. I know that.
Do you have true
Duke
sight
does.
or anything? Any
I
kind of-
don't. Just dark sight. Just normal dark sight. I mean, I guess I'll move out there. Start punching some of these people out here.
I think
Oh,
you have
yeah,
to move
I
to the
can't.
door
Oh,
and then move out there.
that's dumb. All right, 1 second. Sorry, lots going on for me today. I visiting Maryland is always exciting. So much. to do. I'm gonna stab this guy, all right? And I really want to
Okay.
put some emphasis into the stabbing because I haven't stabbed anyone.
Consider this guy stabbed, dude. You got this.
I'm really
Even
feeling
if you
this.
don't stab him, you dedefinitely stabbed him.
I did stab him this time.
You stabbed him.
boys.
You stabbed him.
Yes.
Stabbed you first.
Oh, that's decent damage too.
8 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna follow it up as I thrust. I push past everyone. I got some anger in my heart right now. I ain't done nothing. And Duke comes out, light halo just over his head, and as he steps forward, he slices crossways, and then he follows it with just a roundhouse kick. Very, very Chuck Norris-esque, powerful thighs, everything. Yeah, just coming in. That one will hit. That's beautiful.
Another 22. Yep. Do it up.
And then I will. That's not bad damage either. All right.
Nice.
I feel a little better about everything. Seeing as how there's only been like 3 turns.
So you find the plates.
There has only 3 turns full.
Yeah.
Been playing for 2 hours and there's been 3 turns. Okay.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And then and that's it for me.
Okay. So you find the space between the armor plates, sneak in the blade there, and he's like, "Whoa," off to the side, and then you just follow it up with a giant roundhouse kick.
Chuck
And
Norris roundhouse.
Yeah. You hit him right in the head, right in the jaw, and you hear this resounding crack sound as his helmet falls off and clatters to the ground behind him.
Nice.
Yeah. Razier.
Right,
Dude,
I'll be back
pretty
in 2
BA
seconds.
right now
I got
in front of you. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna take a step back because I'm too close to blast him for till I get a feat.
He'll take his attack of opportunity on you
Sure.
because he's probably going to be dead soon. So
we're kind of units, so.
Oh, he has advantage on this because.
Does he? Because I'm only in range of one of them.
It's if he's within 5 feet of his ally, he gets an advantage.
Okay, cool. Because regular pack tactics has to be.
It was a
both
22.
in range. That'll
It's not.
hit.
It's not pack tactics.
Yeah.
10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Catch it as you walk by.
10. Not a problem. Ain't even through my temp HP. I do make a con save with advantage because we're weirdos. Barely pass. Woo! Okay, my darkness stays up.
Nice.
Wow, that was
Close.
okay. And then I will shooteth him. I don't get advantage or anything. Gross. 13 to hit. Ugh,
13
terrible
does not hit,
rolls.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another 2 steps back.
Wait, I just remembered I forgot to do my concentration check when I took those 2 attacks, so I'll do those right now.
Okay.
And I've got nothing else. I'm done.
Oh wow, that's close. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, at this
Oh, yeah,
point,
you're good.
I'm pretty focused on Thando, so it's
Yeah.
just you.
I mean, you can.
I mean, we wouldn't have needed saving from your friends if you just went in and did the job like we talked about and killed the goblins first.
Okay. That's what you say to him.
That's it.
He takes his turn after the chainless go, so they're gonna. You're gonna spend your entire turn doing that. You're gonna turn around while you're talking to him and shoot something out the door and go and look back at him.
You want me to? I will. Heck yeah! If that's in the cards, I will.
Sure.
I'll let out a. Let me see. What do I have?
This music
still
is
at my
perfect
disposal?
for the Xander interrogation of Thando right now.
Yeah.
It's actually fantastic.
I'll turn and
Bowser's
I'll
theme
just
song.
I'll shoot off 3 magic missiles at the champ that's standing here. So first one is 3, second one is 5, last one is 4. So total 12 points of damage, 3 magic missiles on this guy.
12 damage. He's not looking so hot, so you just
His health condition is hidden by the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
noticed that
I'm
as well.
hovering over it. I'm like, why can't I see it?
at this point it doesn't really matter.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Um,
There's so few of them left.
Yep.
There were a bunch of dudes in there.
Yep, there sure were. Now there's
You know
not.
what? You know what? The blood makes sense now.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's
So you're talking to Thando, and you're just like, this is what you were supposed to do in the Goblet Cave for your friends. See? Poof, poof, poof. And turn back around, look at him. And he's, all right, so it's the Chainless scientist turns. This guy is going to make it another... It's a strength save, right?
Strength ability check. Strength
Gotcha.
check, not save.
An 11. It's a 15 DC, right?
Nope.
So he's still
14.
restrained. 14?
14, mate. Yeah.
Poor guy. The only one of all his friends still stuck.
Okay, full dash. This guy gets over.
Stuck in the darkness.
Also gets to the door.
Or you say.
Hey, he's metagaming.
They have a panic room. Well, I mean, if anybody can see that, it's Razier.
He can't right now.
Let's see. Well, no, I know.
There's people in the way, or else I could be blasting
From
them.
here, from right here.
Oh, yeah, I
he
could see the whole room.
Yeah, he can see the whole room.
Yeah.
That's...
Pretty sure that's why it's all revealed, because I was near the doors.
Okay. Thando's turn. You don't know who you're killing. Those are literally guards from Eyeless Narian. They literally work for the Council. You're murdering guards who work for the Council of Eyeless Narian. Don't you think they're going to be missing these guards? I can make that go away for you. I can make those problems. They're literally...
No bargaining tool here. We're getting rid of corruption. For me, that's greater. So we're gonna sit down and have a talk, okay? You don't have a bargaining chip anymore. You're stuck there in ice like a pathetic little idiot. All right?
You're getting rid of corruption. There's corruption everywhere in every organization, even all the way to the top, Xander.
Mm-hmm.
You should know that better than anyone.
Of course. That doesn't mean I can't try and fix it.
Maybe you should try and fix the corruption in your own family before you try and fix the corruption of the rest of the world.
Whoa! Flag on the play. Add Holland on attack.
And
the
that's
guy
going to
instead
be the end of his
argument.
turn.
All right.
I mean,
Luis?
he signed his death wish already, so it's over. His death
The bear's gonna attack the guard that's almost dead.
Sure, the bear is.
Yeah, no, that's gonna miss. And
Oh.
Yep.
I'm
Advantage
gonna
for pack tactics.
I'm gonna attack the no, he doesn't have like that.
No, I know.
And I'm gonna attack the guards nearly dead. That's also miss, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Tough guys. Being tough. How dare they?
Okay. Yep. In an effort to make this happen. Yeah, they're just going to fight to the death, and both of these attacks are going to be on Louise.
Oh, you paused the game, don't make that simple, John.
Doesn't want you to move. He wants you to sit there and take.
You're gonna die when I
It's
say
an 18 to hit.
I have an AC of 18, so yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. All right. 10 points of piercing damage.
Then, alright.
That was the first attack. He drops his shield and takes the sword and holds it with two hands and comes in for the second attack. He's...
Nat 1.
Nope, that's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
That's the same guy or a different guy?
This is the same guy. 14 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And then the other guy is going to do the same thing. Looks to his buddy. How much health does this guy have? This guy's full health. You know what? Screw it. He's going to do the same thing. He's just going to
All
come
right.
on full on hard on you on this one. Yep, those were words that I used.
He's got to come forward.
16 to hit on the first one.
Misses.
22.
Yeah, hit.
Is he in my? Can I see him?
Um, you are deeply engrossed in your conversation with Thando right now, relying on your brother and your other friends to handle these guys out there.
Sure.
So your put your chrono stuff back in your pocket. We'll get back to it, okay?
He wants to have some
Duke-
fun. He wants
Duke,
to have
on the
so
other
much
hand,
fun.
Does have a thing.
Oh, Duke does if he wants to.
He wasn't distracted.
Well, I'm sorry. My friend is here now. He's a good
Yeah.
friend of mine. I haven't seen him in a while. But I don't have the reaction is only for me right now, for my light reaction.
You're warding flare, really?
Yeah, it's only mine until level 6, I think, is when I can start giving it to someone else. Oh, wait.
Oh no, it does say
No.
when you are attacked by a creature.
Yeah, when I'm
My bad.
attacked by a creature within 30
All
feet.
right.
Yeah, and then at level 6,
Yep.
I can give it to others.
Right.
Sorry.
My bad. I forgot.
Okay. So that nothing is preventing this from happening. That was a 22 to hit, and you take
Yeah.
16 points of piercing damage.
16, I'm downed.
Golly, okay. Where are you? I see.
He's
Could've
then going to
rolled
use
better, could you?
his movement to step here on top of the body of Louise, who crumples to the ground as a sword for the second time in like 3 days is thrust through your torso, comes out, drops to the ground, steps on top of you, and starts growling at Thrall. Just growling. We are at the top of the round, but I know that it's 9:45 and we're gonna be ending not super long from now. But I am gonna go put my daughter to bed, so
Alright.
we're gonna go ahead and pause here.
Man, I remember when Thando was like not a joke. Like we were in that first tunnel and we were like, oh wow, this guy's kind of beefy. And now that we're all beefed up and monsters.
The CR rating of this encounter was 12.
12?
You guys have the HP of like level 5 characters, and there's 5 of you, so you guys just annihilated pretty much everybody.
Still rude. Still rude.
It's not rude at all.
We might have the HP, but we don't have the action economy or options.
Well,
Didn't
Level
matter.
5
No.
characters.
No, we don't have the action economy, but neither do they after we cast Entangle.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll have to. How? Yeah, I'll ask that question later. Or I'll look up the spell.
Entangle, that is?
It's fine. Yeah, I wanted to see what the height was. It's 20 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 20-foot cube.
Right. It's how you pulled what's his face, Krim, out of the air on his stupid
Yeah.
griffin.
Oh yeah.
Thrall, who's not here.
I'm peeing.
Nice. I didn't intend for this entire session to be this battle, but it's
Well, you put 19 dudes down. What do you expect?
that's true.
Okay, so
But
what's
this
gonna
is a major.
Oh, level up, you say?
That's what I'm hearing.
So, I'm gonna see this guy directly in front of me, and I'm just gonna, because I can't stow my bow, I'm just gonna toss it to the ground and take out my glaive, right? That I've had with me this whole time. I did. I actually moved it from my saddlebags to my character when we went back to the town.
You're using your hand axe and your bow, so if you want to drop those to
Yeah,
take out your glaive,
Yeah. Well, the hand axe is stowed because it's a one-handed weapon. You can stow and pull one-handed weapons for free. But to take out the two-handed weapon, I'm dropping the bow because I can't stow that one because that's whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna stare at this guy and I'm just gonna go, "Oh, you wanna go, laddie?" Take a swing. Ah, crap.
Yeah.
he takes his shield and just like looks down at the body that you're standing on top of and just off to the
Drop
side.
his shield.
He
The other guy did.
I thought he did as
this
well.
this guy did as well. You're right. He did drop his shield.
Oh.
He deflects it. Wait a second.
Donnie, you
Eight-
keep
eight-
forgetting to
Lord.
flank. You keep forgetting to flank.
Like with who?
Oh,
Wait,
The
pointing
guy that's
now.
right in front of you,
Duke.
standing on Louise.
Duke is right. Yeah, I want to stand on the corpse of this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a power move, all right?
Yeah,
It's a
let him have
power
fun,
move.
man.
Style is more important than damage. Come
That's
on.
it? Just the one attack?
I
All right,
have
Duke.
one attack and no bonus action.
He already used his action surge.
I gotta stop using that
I don't
immediately.
have an action surge.
Talking about
Alright, so we got two
Donnie's-
guards, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I just want to be involved.
Guy in front of you is super looking like
Super
he's
beat?
about. Yep.
And then
Which
there's the
guy
one
out?
standing on top of the corpse.
Correct. Standing on top of Louise's unconscious body right now.
Okay. Is he stable or is he bleeding out?
He's bleeding out.
Okay. So then, what I will do is I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. Do some cleric stuff and
How
some
does
cleric
that-
stuff.
How does that work? Does that mean that this bad guy is like shunted to the side?
Well, he's still prone,
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
he's-
confirmed, but
Gotcha.
so
guess on my turn I could either like move aside, make an athletics check, try and shove him aside. I don't know.
Yeah, Cure Wounds at first level on Louise.
Does casting
That
a
was
melee
alright. That's not bad.
open attacks of opportunity, or is that Pathfinder?
I think it's only
That's
Pathfinder.
That's fair.
Pathfinder, yeah.
10 points of
All right.
healing to
Hey.
Louise.
And then with that, I don't have a bonus action spell, do I? I don't. Bonus action cantrip. I need. Cure uses an action. Yeah, great. Okay. Okay. Well then, the only other thing I'll do is I will take. Nah, I'll just stand there. I'll just maintain, right there,
Okay.
right in front of.
Alrighty.
Yep. So end my turn. What?
Eric, where the
Yes.
heck are you?
It's a good move.
I'm over here,
Oh.
down the hallway.
Can you? I got a big brain play. If you kill the weak guy and then stand there, or at least just kill him, the other guy doesn't get his advantage anymore.
Yeah, that's my goal right now. Is I'm gonna shoot the
Excellent.
shoot the
Same-
hurt guy.
Same brainwave.
It's the only thing
Okay.
I have available to me at the moment because I'm a level 3 warlock and I've used my 2 spell slots. So
Tim,
it's just an attack
just-
roll.
I just remember Tim, the entangled would be gone.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
oh, this guy is free.
That's much better. That's a 20 to hit.
20 definitely hits. You don't really need to roll damage. He had 1
9
HP.
force damage.
She really?
He had 1 HP.
I do minimum 7 damage with it.
Oh, he's the
Why?
guy that was on the turn order. Or on the...
Yep. The other guy doesn't get to go now. That's the rules.
That's funny.
Damage the rule.
So yeah, blast that guy, and then I'm just gonna basically stand there. My turn's over. Yay! I did my thing. I'm done.
All right.
Good job.
The dead guy has to make a wisdom save or be afraid of me.
The auto fails.
Aha! He fears me as he dies. As the light fades from his eyes, he looks over at this thing that shot him.
He rolled a natural 2 on his saving throw anyways, so...
Excellent.
His last thoughts are of this monster that shot him in fear as he...
I was wondering when you said I didn't remember I didn't
The
know
light.
North Elasta should be a home.
Xander?
Yeah, we'll have a discussion about whatever bigger thing this is. But in the meantime, and I would like, why can't I move? Why? Yeah, unpause
Oh, the game's
game!
paused.
I would like to use my last first level spell slot on this guy with catapult because he just downed my brother. So
Uh-huh.
he needs to make a dexterity 15 save.
It's a 13.
Nice. He takes 16 points of damage.
Oh, man. Just literally hits him in the helmet.
Yeah.
Dunk! Hear this loud metal sound.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I'll just move right back to where I was. Just wanted to get the angle, you know? Had to get that.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Full dash.
They are getting out of there.
This guy's no longer restrained.
Yeah.
He is in darkness, though. If that does anything to him. Which you did delete my darkness.
I did.
It's okay. I mean, if he knows where he's going, he's probably...
He's just running, yeah, in the direction that he needs to run. Oh, no. That's interesting.
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it, and the others closed and locked the door behind them. Okay.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Thando.
Anyway,
The council is going to know who you are, Xander. They're going to know who did this. They're going to come looking for you. After they come looking for the bodies of their dead soldiers.
How are they going to know it was me?
Leave me alive and maybe I'll tell you.
You
You owe me
That's not how
that.
this works. That's
You owe
not
me
how
that.
this works. That's not how this works.
I think you want to understand your powers.
Of course
I have the
do.
ability to help you with that.
Yeah? So maybe you'll explain that, and then I'll make a decision.
Let me out of this frozen...
You stay until I let you go. That's how this works. That's
You
the
let me
end
go,
of-
then we'll talk.
It's the end of Thando's turn.
It sure is. Louise, with 10 hit points, a guard is standing on top of you.
You're right under him. Just swing up and hit him in the nuts.
Kick him
yeah,
the
no,
ball.
that's the thing. If you're prone, you have disadvantage.
No,
on
I
your attack.
know.
I'll
But
move
Yeah.
back here. So 5 feet,
You can still hit him in the nuts, though.
20 feet, get up.
Right, to get up, yep. So you're no longer prone.
Yeah, I was. Wait, I found it earlier. Why can
I took it out for you.
Yeah. And I'll attack the guard, and I'm flanking with my bear, so I have advantage, right?
You do.
All right.
Sheila Lay.
Chill is not a concentration spell, so it would still be up.
Oh, okay.
19 does
So,
hit.
19 to hit. 19 does hit. All right.
Nice.
Bad, not bad.
10 points of damage, and my bear is gonna attack him as well.
Oh, man. Oh,
Bear always
my
wins.
goodness.
Bear crit!
Yeah, here, 1d8.
Now, if
plus
only that bear
8.
had levels in Paladin.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So,
that eight?
so
Damn it.
10
Plus-
plus 8, so 18 points of damage, because I also, once again, proficiency bonus to damage. So 10 plus the d8 from the crit.
How does your bear want to do this? Just pushes him down onto the ground.
Yeah, I just roll out of the way, get up, smack him on his attack him, and the bear just jumps on him and mauls him.
Just mauls him to death.
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and end combat.
But there's still dudes to shoot and chase.
Okay, sure. All right.
Murder hobo.
Okay. We'll stay in initiative then, sure. Thrall, there are no visible threats on the battlefield except for Thando behind you who's encased in ice.
So I was like, raise my glaive, about to swing him again, and then the bear just jumps on him. I'm like, oh. Like,
Don't lie, you were happy the bear got the kill.
a little bit. And then I'll
Or I was
Look
like, no way,
around.
I see a bit of myself in him.
put the glaive away, pick up my bow. We're like, did we do it? Are we done? We did... Yeah? Okay. I don't know, because I don't know who's on the other side of the freaking darkness. I don't care. So then I'm just gonna come over here and be like, Biles. That's it, end of turn. I got nothing.
Okay. Duke, it is your turn. There are no visible threats around you.
All right, so I'm gonna step forward inside
Okay.
this door. I don't
There's
see anything.
Magical darkness in there. You can't see anything inside the room.
Yep. So I just look at everyone. What are we doing? Like, Is it clear? Why? What's happening? Where is the man that you froze?
Why is the turn order still on?
The only reason we're still in turn order is because Eric wants to shoot this one chainless scientist who got left behind. Who
I want to go break down that door and chase the rest that I don't know is there.
All right, I position myself next to Thando, as menacingly as possible, hand on one of his shoulders, and I look at Xander and I say, "This is your show. I will follow whatever it is that you prefer." And then I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Someone can shoot people.
Oops. Razier.
20.
Lame.
I see nobody in the way.
Correct. Stepping inside, I mean,
in.
you have 120 feet of vision. You can see all the way at the end. There's a guy who's standing over here, who's like up against a stone wall, not up against a door. He's up against a stone wall, and he's just like, wait, pounding on the stone wall, and like turns and sees you.
No, he
can't-
doesn't.
How does he see
there's
it? He's in
darkness.
darkness.
He turns and
I'm in the
and,
darkness.
like looks over his head at the darkness over his shoulder, and he's just like, huh. And then he's not his turn, so he can't do anything. So
it's like looking down the dark hallway and hearing footsteps.
uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Here,
the battle
how do you
has
call those
ceased.
like for horses
then
on the back of your shoes?
From that darkness comes an Eldritch Blast. Blammo!
Eldritch Blade.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
Eldritch.
10 force damage.
That is how much HP he has.
No.
So
Smoked.
he's dead.
And then
He's just-
fantastic. And then seeing nobody
And
else.
then falls to the ground. Dead.
I don't know, but the way you made that, I just imagine, I just
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Yeah.
where's my fainting couch? Oh.
Like splatters against the wall, slides down.
yeah.
From your point of view, there are no other threats in this room.
I'll drop my darkness then, and as I end my turn, I don't see any more in here, but that guy was trying to get through something. That's it.
Okay.
Now they're all dead, so I don't care if we end turn order.
You didn't even need to be in third order to do that.
No, but I wanted the chance.
Wanted the chance.
You know what? I'll use my last spell slot to get good berries and heal myself 10 HP.
Actually, let's try this one. Yeah, this is better. So, Xander, I would say that you all realize that there's nobody around to fight, and you all can kind of come inside this room if you wish to, including the bear. That other door is still locked, although you can pick up the keys off of the garden, unlock the other door, and open it if you want to.
Fatal funnel. Keep it that way.
Fatal funnel.
Let the
Fine, it's
bear
locked.
watch the door.
Yeah, sure, the bird stays outside. I do have to say,
Someone-
though, we have 1 minute, and then he's able to move.
You have 30
Well,
seconds.
He's got about 30
True,
seconds.
true.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
Can
I'm
someone
gonna pull out my
please tie his
manacles.
hands up?
I'm pulling out manacles. Put your hands behind your back.
Can't move.
No, he
Your
can't.
hands are free.
Hands are
Your
free.
hands
you
are free.
can't-
Everything's frozen except for his hands and his mouth?
No,
Oh.
basically, all it
Well,
does
no,
is
it's like
he has a move speed of
just can't
0.
Legs.
He just has a move speed of
Oh,
0.
oh, gotcha. Wait, that's all he had was a move speed of 0, so he could have been attacking?
Yeah.
At disadvantage.
But yeah.
I thought
Or no,
he was
not
completely
even, no, that's-
encased in ice and couldn't
No,
do
he's just
anything.
immobile.
No, he's just immobile.
No, he just can't move.
Oh,
I mean, most of the time there was nobody within range, but if he had anything to throw.
yeah.
Pretty sure he had daggers to throw.
He didn't just have daggers to throw. I thought he literally couldn't move and couldn't take actions.
Oh my god.
Let me
Okay.
see. Let me
Well,
see.
that would have
Leonard-
changed things
Right.
a
Yeah.
lot.
No,
it just
we would have
makes
just
it
killed
so-
him. But let me see.
I mean,
Let me see if what it says.
It's just speed reduced to 0.
It's just speed reduce.
yeah, that would have changed things a lot.
Nah, it works out exactly the same either way,
I
right?
figured, oh, we must only have like melee attacks. That's why you stop doing it.
He 100%. He's
That's
You
why I
can't
was
melee
staying,
at all.
That's why I was staying away from 5 feet range because I was
Gotcha.
like he probably only has melee attacks, so that's why I stayed out of that range.
okay. Sure. Xander, I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Charisma save, sure.
So, at Duke and Razir, as you're walking in with the manacles, I mean, this is literally like
I pass.
3 or 4 turns worth of actions that he could have been doing, but he wasn't. He was just talking the whole time, that's pretty dumb. You did pass, yes, but he definitely was casting a spell, and you guys saw him casting a spell at Xander, and Xander kind of like shook his head for a second and shrugged it off.
Okay.
Kind of looks to the rest of you.
I'm gonna handcuff him.
Okay. Does he get to make a check against your trying to handcuff him?
If I am
I can
helping
resist.
in any way necessary to make sure he complies.
Okay, he
with
can get
Wazir.
advantage. He can get advantage on his.
He already has advantage because we're
Yeah.
monsters.
There's no like, it'd be like part of a grapple check or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
we're
would
we're
say
trying to
up-
like wrestle his hands into.
Athletics.
So you walk over to him to put the manacles on him, and I will say you have advantage on an opposed athletics check against him.
And if you're really going with like the grapple rules, you can use acrobatics to break free, basically. So I'm guessing his acrobatics are higher than his athletics. That's why.
I will
That's
punch
so
him.
bad.
I will beat the brakes off this man if I need to.
Finally,
Terrible
a
rolls.
bad roll from
Okay.
the players.
So I know, right? For this whole battle, he manages to like hold both of you off while you're trying to like get his Duke comes around the sides like grabbing his arms, and he like slips out like really slippery, and then you're trying to like clamp the manacles on him. He gets away from that, and then
I think
he
he's
casts
covered in butter.
another spell on himself, and all of a sudden his visage, just like other figures you've seen before, begins to blur, and like he starts to have this like weird double image about himself as he's moving. This is really stupid because he would have been doing all these things this whole entire time.
Well,
if I
he
knew
wasn't.
He
He
could.
forgot.
yeah, that's
okay.
clearly the DM's fault.
Well, there was the flavor of the description of him being encased in ice and not being able to do anything. That was the description that I was given. I should have just read the spell and I would have known.
Well, yeah, I mean, I said hindered. He's hindered by ice formations for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's all good. I didn't read the spell. Yeah, so he's blurred and he's like spits towards Razir. Just,
That's rude.
I'm gonna find you when this is over.
He doesn't. I dodge the spit.
What are these natural 20s constantly just
No spit
all
here,
over the
boys.
place? He is
What are
going
you
to
trying?
Unless anybody else is doing anything else, he's casting another spell.
I'd
Yeah,
like to,
I would love to do something.
Maybe we can just
Okay, what are you gonna do?
knock this
Doing
guy
stuff?
out if we
Oh,
need to.
absolutely.
Yeah, let's just knock him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
start,
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna wail on this man.
Everybody wails on.
That would have been. Oh, not on top.
Just
of
not
it.
on
He
top
gets
of
on
him.
top of him. He jumps right on top of him, just beating him to death.
Okay, do it up. Everybody's making attacks on this guy. Do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna actually attack. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on him. So,
He's got to make a constitution.
Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, you just mentioned Free Fire. I lower instead of 20, make it a 19, and make it
Donnie.
the lantern.
But he casted fairy fire. You get advantage. Oh wait,
Yeah,
if
but
he
he-
fails the dex
yeah,
save.
dex
That's right.
save.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
dex
I
save.
do have to say, pretty sure everybody needs to make a dex save if he does that.
I'm gonna
It's a
angle
20-foot cube.
I'm gonna angle it towards the back. Is there a way to do that? I don't know. 20-foot
don't
cube.
think so.
That's a big old cube. All right, it'll just be me, Razir, Thando, and myself within this cube.
So
Okay. The Shillelagh does hit, so go ahead.
I do have
or-
to say though, after
That's a
you
bonus
talked
action.
about Fairy Fire, I realized instead of Shillelagh, lower that attack by 1 and make it the alchemical lantern.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a +5 instead of
Sure.
+6. That's why.
So that does hit. So go ahead and hold on a second. Wait a second. He's got.
Dex save.
Because it does say on
You had to roll. You have disadvantage on your attack because
I
he
have disadvantage,
cast
alright.
blur on himself.
Oh,
So
that's why I cast Fairy Fire though.
yeah.
And so
So
it's
he has
it
to-
would have been a straight roll
Well,
then.
he has to roll
If he
dex
fails his
check,
Dex save.
but he's restrained, so would he?
A dex
he's
save
not
against
restrained.
Or,
fairy
he's not
fire, right?
restrained.
Yes,
He just doesn't
yeah,
have
yeah.
weapons.
So 13 DC.
She has disadvantage on that save because of restrained.
He's
So
not restrained
it's-
though.
Oh, right, it's
Yeah,
not
I thought that
restrained.
restrained
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He has a speed
ignore
of
mine.
0. He's not restrained.
Okay. Well, so then
Oh.
it's a
This is
19
13.
on his dexterity saving throw.
That'll do it.
So your Shillelagh does have disadvantage.
Yeah, but I rolled it once again using the right roll this time. And I got basically the roll would be a 19 because I rolled good.
Oh,
yeah. So did I roll
What is
damage?
with
Yeah, I
these
rolled
nat
damage. So
20s?
8
What-
points of fire damage.
Tim, I would like to apologize. I flubbed this up. It says until it or another creature within reach of it uses an action to break away the ice.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
I thought I also read that.
I
it was
flubbed.
only-
I,
So did I.
gosh.
I apologize.
This
I did
whole
not-
battle
I did
got
not realize.
completely.
Oh my gosh.
I
So
did
tonight,
I did
so
not
we're gonna
realize
ignore
that.
everything that happened tonight, and next week we're gonna redo this
I'm-
whole
Yeah, so
session.
we all do
I am-
Control C on tonight. And
I am very sorry. I did not realize.
It's
that.
okay, but just know that this battle would have been totally, completely different. The things that he can do.
Well, I think
And
I think
didn't
he
get to
would've just
do-
been
Oh, yeah, it
bombed.
says-
I mean, we
or
took
until
care of
it
everyone
or
else pretty
another
quick.
creature.
I think he would have been bombed, but yeah, he would have had more,
Maybe.
more choices.
I mean, he
maybe.
used one of his actions to cast the charm person or whatever it was going to be, and then it'd be like maybe one other action because he was like trying to talk and stuff at one point.
Yeah, I mean, we only made it up to round 3.
So it wouldn't have been. Yeah, it was only
They're
3
definitely-
rounds. It hadn't even gone to his
It hadn't
his
even gotten to
turn.
his
So it was
turn.
he would have had
Round
2 turns.
Well, we it was round 3 when we finished everybody, and then it was round 4 when Razir just wanted to go and kill that last
He
guy.
probably would have died. He probably. I'm just gonna put it out that way. But
He would've
things would have happened
Yeah, and
differently.
I do have to say. So
And-
would I? Do I need to remind you? I was downed
Yeah.
with the 2 guards still on me. If you'd been there, you might not have focused as much on the guard. Might have had more HP. I might have been dead instead. So,
yeah. So it could have gone very differently.
It
would have gone- it
apologize.
would have been
I did-
different.
I just want to
Sure.
finish this out and play this out and to see where this goes now as it's
Right.
the way that it is. Where are we at right now?
We're just knocking him out.
Uh,
now.
Right now
Yeah, I
he's
think
on
a couple more-
fire.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did that.
beat the brakes off him. We both
Well,
saved on. Everybody
Beat the
saved on
brakes
Dex.
off him.
Everybody got their actions, so
No
now
one-
it's his turn,
No one's
right?
fairy fired.
Well, did
My-
he
I think
make his
myself
fairy
and
fire
Xander-
save?
Yeah, everybody passed the fairy fire
Okay.
save. I think myself and Xander are getting an attack in, and then it's
Yeah, I'm using frostbite, so he just has to make con save 15.
Okay.
and I am going to.
19.
Okay. So nothing happens.
So he saves against that. You guys are literally just like pummeling him, and he's still just sitting there.
I am too. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and shank him.
Then he took 8 points of
Or
fire.
I won't, because I can't roll well anymore.
Oh, he took
other
8 points
than
of fire
dex
damage
saves.
from the alchemical lantern, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't give him that.
8, yeah.
And I missed.
12
so-
does
Now
not
on
hit,
fire.
unfortunately. He is burning a condition. It is a condition. Okay. That's very interesting. How much damage does he take?
At the start of his turn, 1d6.
And it's now the start of his turn, so go ahead and roll that 1d6.
Yeah. I was waiting. Yeah, you had the alchemical
Oh.
lantern open just for that.
Oh,
Nope.
oh.
Nope.
Went from
Nope.
orange to red.
So now it's
He
his
can use his
turn.
action to douse the flame.
Oh
He
yeah, he
could-
can either douse the flame or break out.
Yep.
He's missing whatever he does. He's dead. Actually.
He casts gaseous form on himself.
Wait, would he? That's
What?
so genius. He wouldn't be on fire anymore.
He casts gaseous
Unless
form
it's a
on himself.
flammable gas.
It's not.
Oh, that's a good point. It
It's
could
not.
be flammable.
It's
It
not.
could be
He casts
flammable.
gaseous form on himself, and he can only move 10 feet while in gaseous form. However, right behind where he is sitting, there is a grate in the wall. It is
How
about
dare.
6 inches tall and about a foot wide. And on his turn, he will get to take 2 attacks of opportunity, one from Duke and one from Razir, because you can attack somebody while they're in gaseous form. But he is going to attempt to slip through the wall and out of your vision. It's now a cloud.
You get to punch at him.
You can punch at him.
Yeah.
However, I don't
Slice.
believe he's not burning anymore because he's in gaseous form.
Yeah, I feel
He's also no longer frozen, which he totally could have done this before.
Terrible roll.
Mm-hmm. I
7
don't
does
get
not hit.
advantage either way, so I might as well go with my. I have to do melee because of attack of opportunity. It's just I don't have anything else to do
Burn him.
here.
This is a big deal right here. This is a big deal.
Let me guess. 1 HP.
Hi-ya! You got it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm so
That's
upset.
fine.
He
Sure, I think
disappears
Going
into the
down the
grate.
grate. I'm chasing the grate.
It's 6 inches tall and 1 foot wide.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm aiming the cone down the grate.
Okay,
He
I will
can't
say.
survive. Like this, just whether he saves it or not, he takes damage.
wait. I'm pretty sure.
I will say. Make a perception check for me.
Air
The
conditioned
DC
air.
on this is only going to be 13.
I do have to.
I see him.
What is it with you guys tonight and these nat 20s? I don't understand.
This has been an incredible
This,
night.
I'm sorry, but tonight a whole game of tonight was against you, Tim.
Yeah. Super stacked against me. All right, well, this was going to be a guy who's going to get to escape, but he's not going to get to escape now. So you look into the grate, and it actually goes up and left and right from this entry point. You look inside, and you, like, see the fact that he's going up. And so you, like, get down to the grate, and you're, like, up. And it's a saving throw, right?
It is a Constitution
Or
saving
half damage.
throw.
Otherwise.
Yeah, he has
For
advantage.
half damage.
But for half
and-
damage, yeah.
What is the half damage?
It's 3d8.
All right, so my question
Wait,
is,
Wait,
It
it's
could
if you roll all
technically-
3 ones,
Yeah.
then he would
go
take
ahead,
1
go
point of
ahead.
damage.
Or 2 1s and a. If he
Actually-
does 5 damage or less.
Go ahead and
Make your
well,
Constitution
oh,
save.
Constitution saving throw. Okay,
If he fails that, there's no.
this is
God, please save, and then Jason roll a whole
Constitution
one.
of 15.
That'd be
it is
wild.
a magical effect. It's a nat 20.
I'm gonna force him to reroll that.
What?
And no,
Are you kidding me?
You need to be able to see him. Does he see him?
I saw him going up.
He saw. Yeah, he saw him.
Alright.
You're gonna
Roll
force
that.
him to roll. So one roll, right?
One roll. One roll.
that's all.
Another nat 20.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey,
I will show you if you will. I'll take a picture right now.
I
trust
believe you. I believe
I believe
you.
you.
Tonight,
It's wild.
The nat 20s have been hitting tonight. So,
Yeah, with the
2 in a
amount of
row!
20s we had, you're allowed to get to.
well, but is he dodging 8 points of damage?
No, he's not dodging 8 points of damage. No.
Don't you turn back to
Wow.
normal
No.
when you get
Yeah, he
0
does.
points?
Yeah. He's now.
Disgusting! Ah.
So
So my
he,
question is, once he gets knocked out, does he stop being gaseous, and
Yeah,
then
he
therefore
does.
yes, he does.
Would
He
he die
reforms
inside
inside of the vent. So like he's brought to 0 hit points. He's out of gaseous form, and his dead body just, and you just see down from the vent
Boy.
at the top.
Uh,
Well,
That's funny.
that was a horrible death for that NPC.
I'm sorry,
Mhm.
that's so horrifying. Just
Time to toss the
you said
room.
it 6 inches, right?
Yeah, 6 inches by 1 foot.
Poor guy. Oh,
That's very squished.
horrible.
Yes. Well, he was dead.
I mean,
he was dead
he was
before
already
he.
out, so he didn't have to experience that. But-
Yeah.
Well, if there were death saves to be made, there
Oh,
were no
you
death
don't.
saves to be made.
Yeah.
There's like no room for a body to fit inside of there. So he's he wasn't fat. He was skinny, but there's nobody skinny enough to fit inside of a 6 inch by 1 foot.
Well,
One thing I do have to add: if you had information of magic items, they're gone.
So you guys.
We should probably
you
find
guys-
a way of pulling him out of
No,
there.
I've got mage hand. I'll start pulling
Yeah,
chunks
we
out.
got mage hand.
So you guys saw Xander go over and like lean upside down and like close one eye, and then huge like icicles around the outside because you couldn't even fit your hand inside the grate to get it up inside of there. It just kind of like ricocheted off the side and upwards. And then through the icy shards, there's just pieces of body falling down. That's what you guys saw from the room, anyways.
Damn.
And the sound, a very distinct dunk sound from like 10 feet up inside the wall.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yep, sure is.
Guy had a lot of answers, but he didn't want to actually give them. Now all of a sudden he's dead.
No
Good
way.
All of a sudden.
Well, I thought that was
I
going to
don't
be...
think it's all of a sudden. I'm
Things
kinda
would
sick.
not have happened this way.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
I
wouldn't
mean-
have.
this way.
yeah.
Oh,
I do have
man.
to say for sure I would have died. If
I
you
don't
go
think
off
you would've
based
died.
on what
I don't
happened
think you
while we were
would've died.
fighting, the way we were, and what happened,
Yeah.
and if we had added someone else as powerful as he was, I would have died.
I don't think you would have died.
But you didn't,
Well,
and
well,
that's
no.
what we need
Yeah.
to hold on to. No, one died.
Thando was a pretty powerful guy.
Thando
he's,
died.
he's dead now.
Yeah, he's real dead.
So, Alex, do we need to end right now?
No,
you said,
if
you said
guys
10:30 to 11, right? Somewhere in that range.
Yeah. I got my buddy here. The only thing I need to do is change, and we're gonna
Well,
go out.
I feel like either way, right now would be a good time to end because
Yeah.
what we've got to do now is
Yeah, I mean now we're
Rizir was
It'll
gonna
take us
try
a-
and pull him through the grate, but I feel like we go.
I mean,
try and
got a
get to
crowbar.
that
I'll
other
pry the
door,
grate
but
off
would
and then.
open a whole new.
Yeah, like I mean
new
right
sort of-
right now we're gonna go search the place and talk about it.
Yeah.
And
So I
maybe
feel like that
maybe
would
it's
be
a
better
good
for
place
next
to end
week.
here.
Okay. I just want to even though we'll pick back up here next week, let you guys know that this is you'll find out next week, but this is the end of this first little beginner adventure, even though this is only session 5.
So this is so
Um,
correct me if I'm wrong, but this is our level up to level 4.
It sure isn't.
We just
It
leveled
sure
up
isn't.
the last session.
Yeah.
We're leveling up again.
Yeah.
I love it. This
You're
is so
so
touching.
kind.
We'll probably
Yes.
do this, go talk to the mayor, figure out our next step, and then maybe
Yeah,
after
level
a
up
long rest,
twice.
we might.
just pull, just pull
Straight to
your
level
leg,
5.
obviously.
Straight to level 5.
Don't even worry about level 4.